Hey, what's going on, y'all? We're back at it again. It's your favorite millennial trio. You guys ready to talk about part two of the 2000s anime? We got Faye and Kai here. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing? Yeah. Faye, how you been? How you been?
Great. I've been waiting for this one.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited today. I feel like, to be honest, I know. Look, we've already talked about the '90s. Okay, we've talked about the early 2000s. Now we're really in the meat and potatoes of what made us the weebs we are today. I feel like a lot of these animes we're going to talk about hold so many not just strings and pieces to each one. I feel like each one of our hearts, but just overall our beings, our personalities, and who we are as people. Okay, so who's ready to jump right into it?
I'm ready.
I'm
I feel like
ready.
we're probably going to fight today because a lot of the heavy hitters, I feel like as a group, we've talked about who we
Uh,
like and dislike. So I'm ready. I'm ready
get
for the
that spice
spice.
level, get that spice
Yeah, are we
going.
actually gonna reach a spice level 3 this time? Who knows?
I think we did the last
Are we
time.
gonna consistently hit a spice level 3? We'll probably hit it consistently. We want to
It's
see.
like one day we'll get to that fabled spice level 4. That's
Hopefully, we
the
never get that
that's the day.
high.
That's the day.
No.
Yeah, that's the day the podcast
I
ends.
think I think it would be that meme of like sitting here like this is fine.
Like, this is fine.
That's
This is
gonna
nice.
be the spice level 4. It's just gonna be all like that. You want to see our faces, but I look like crap, and the avatar looks better than my actual face. I just want to let you know.
Also, too, this is my actual face, Eastside Savage. I don't know what are you talking about. I don't know why people come in here and act like they can't see me move on this
Did you
screen
say
right
East
now.
Side
Yeah,
Savage?
it is Southeast Savage, man.
Southeast, East Side, it don't matter. I'm a savage of the North, so
It's like we're going, and that's a perfect segue because it's like we're talking about ninja clans, and
oh,
what? And one of
eh?
our first heavy hitters is gonna be Naruto. So I know that was lame cutting into that. I don't want biddies. Let me tell you
Ladies.
something. We don't have biddies at this point because we ain't verified. But anyway,
X.
Naruto, perfect. It was cool, like right when it showed up at first, and it caught my attention. But then the filler episodes in this anime was a little bit too much. It was funny. We all kind of needed it, but
No,
it was
we
just
didn't.
way too much.
No.
No, we
No.
didn't. No, we didn't.
There were more fillers in the actual episodes.
You don't
I
have
was literally about to let you just go off too and just talk about it, but no, how dare you try to what is it?
I'm
Come
trying
through
to
with
let it
some
down easily.
revisionist history.
Okay.
No.
I'm trying to let it down easily. You gotta let me live. Just let me live. I just wanted it to be okay. We didn't need the fillers. Okay.
200 episodes.
Yeah, there's like 3,000 fillers in here. At least that's how it feels. But I just wanted to give it a chance. Some of the fillers were funny. Some of them, most of them, all of them, unnecessary. It probably I think there's like 20 episodes where the show actually went forward with it, but they did a good job. If only they weren't trying to release this, I think it was like weekly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they just
Yeah.
monthly did like the anime episodes, they probably would have been fine.
Or just did it the way everyone else did and took breaks and make everyone wait instead of giving garbage episodes.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Back then, it was in vogue just to give some bullshit episodes, have a couple bullshit seasons. We're going to the beach, or the season. But with Naruto, don't get me wrong, I used to love it. I was real hyped when it first came out. I was like, oh yeah, this is dope. But then spoiler alert. I mean, no spoiler alert. It's been over 15 years. If you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't, go watch it. But when Sasuke left the village, I I was like, all right, cool. Like, when we gonna find out? And they're like, after 200 episodes of filler. What? I don't. This man will keep looking for Sasuke in this village for over 200 episodes
Yeah.
and not find him. I have to watch a whole different series and then wait 5 more years until he even gets close to this man again. No, can't do that. Can't do that. I stopped watching. and I didn't pick Naruto back up until I played Ninja Storm 4 and finished the ending through that.
Didn't we have a side conversation where basically the games were telling the story better than the actual anime itself?
Yes.
Yes, because they put all of the juice into the game, and you don't have to have a filler for a game.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, well, oh, you want to fight? Yeah, go fight each other. My gripe with Naruto is how shitty that they did character development for the female characters.
Yes.
It everybody loves like female characters, and like, you know, y'all can shit on me for this or whoever.
Oh God.
I liked all of them. Tenten, she should have had more. She should have had
Yes.
more. Tenten should
Yes,
have had more.
preach.
Sakura, she turned out to be a little shit. Like
Trash.
the anime,
Big
like they
trash.
trashed her. But reading like the story sideline, like you have to read the side stories to even understand like how badass she is. And I'm like, no one is gonna read the side stories if you don't show it in the original, like in the original form that it's supposed to be in. Then it's gonna be shit. It's gonna be shit. Hinata, everybody liked her because she was the quiet girl poking her fingers in the background,
No, that's not why they liked her, but
and she had some other shit too. But they could have had more.
I was gonna say
character
they gave her
development.
the biggest titties out of
Yeah,
everybody, which is
yeah.
why they liked her.
That's
And
right.
Tsunade. But yeah, I mean, they did better with Sakura in Shippuden, but the original, they really made her look
No.
like trash.
Like even if they did better with her in Shippuden, I feel they missed the mark.
It wasn't by much.
It wasn't by much because
It wasn't
they're
by
like,
much.
yeah, we can't just make her super badass because we done fucked up. So we're just gonna kind of make her a little bit badass, but she's still like, if you look at the power levels of just watching the anime, you still see her at like the lower percentile, like to a normal weeb. They're gonna be like, this is she's only 25% powerful, then like she's not even stronger than Naruto and Sasuke. Like that's it. She's just there. She's a third wheeler. And it shouldn't
She's
have
the
been like
healer.
that. Yeah, she's the
no,
healer.
she's the healer. She's
the
literally just
healer.
the mage.
And you know, typically the mages are like, oh man, fuck, God, why do I gotta heal all these motherfuckers? Like, you know, in any MMO. But I'm like, no, Sakura, they fucked you up character development wise.
Well, yeah.
They didn't.
The only good scene she had was the war when Sasuke finally changed his mind and came back, and then
Which made no sense. I don't care what anybody says. But
no, it didn't.
No.
He just came back and all of a sudden was on their side, and I was like, "What is happening?"
It
Like no explanation. All of a sudden, Orochimaru switched sides. It literally made no sense.
was
It's like we're fighting aliens, y'all.
yeah, we're fighting aliens and these weird ass people that like.
Oh shit! He's gonna go back to the village.
It was just very sad, and I wish they did more character development. Yeah, you know what? If they took out all the fillers and replaced it with character development stuff, it would have been great. Every character would have been wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, Kai, I'm gonna ask you a question here
Go for it.
because also it kind of pertains to like your name too as well. If they did like a Naruto Kai, would you watch it? Like, do you think it would like hold up? Do you think they could cut all the filler out and be like, oh yeah, this actually is kind of a cohesive, quick story? Or do you think that like you would watch all that and quickly go, I still wish there was more?
I don't, because I know you directed that at her, so sorry. But
Yeah, of course, you can chime in as well. I just only wanted to say it because it had her name in it involved.
well, because Dragon Ball Z Kai, when they did that, they did take out important episodes that did help with character development. So as long as they didn't take out every single thing, I feel like it would be a lot better.
Yep. If they were to take everybody's like opinion, right? Not like everybody's like, so kind of like what the fans want. Like recently, and it sucks to tie video games into this, but like recently they just had a live letter for Final Fantasy, and you guys know I play that almost religiously. But they took the opinions and everything that the fans wanted, and they're like, you know what? Let's do what the fans want so that everybody can be kind of happy, but let's put our own spin to it and still make it creative. And they did that. Like, if they do that with Naruto and they built these characters up, like I want to see more Tenten. Now in like Boruto, she's like kind of like the lady that gives. I don't know if she's like, what's his name?
What you mean? First of all, Tintin, the weapon store owner.
Yeah, the weapon store.
Yeah, boom. Look, I mean, she doesn't have a lot in Boruto, and that's not her fault. That's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Boruto does a better job of character development, especially with female characters
Oh yeah,
than
no.
Naruto ever
I
did.
I just meant like look at her now. Like it was just like she's just weapons. That's it. I like that's the only thing that I can see. She has more of a character in Boruto than she did in Naruto.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? But like I said, isn't that crazy? So many people I feel like in Boruto have just so much more character depth than they ever even had imaginable in Naruto. But yet people want to act like Boruto's bad. Okay,
Yeah, Boruto's
That's
not
extra
bad.
stuff.
Like it was just
It's
a lot.
not.
Like I didn't like the first few episodes just because oh man, I saw the movie already. Why are you replaying this? But other than that, I caught up and it's fucking good. So I'm okay. Boruto got me. I'm cool.
Thank you. I've been on the Boruto train literally since the beginning, and like every time I talk to some people about it, they're like, "Ugh, gross, Boruto. It's not even done by the original guy." And I'm like, yeah, it's actually kind of better because it's not done by that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, not every girl character has to have big tits and like also
and just like
flat
fawn over the main
personality.
characters,
Right?
Like they, oh my god, I love him. Like nah, Sarada, like my salad, you good? Like
It's my salad.
beat the fuck out of Boruto. Like fuck that shit. You gonna be Hokage? Do your thing.
Do it. Go off, queen.
Go off, queen. Like I'm good with that. Naruto, they could have did better, but I understand it. They did all that shit. Like you know what? These people don't know that this episode that's coming out is a filler, but we still gonna get their money anyway, so it's cool. I understand. They needed to make money.
His whole career.
Yeah.
By having them all go to the beach.
They go into the beach. They climb in this tree. All about catching a cat. Shit like that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Every fucking episode.
Kakashi's always late. Like.
Hey now. There's a reason for that once they got into that character development.
When they got into it, we understood. But like at the time, I was like, I don't care about this episode.
All I'm saying is that like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chiefs. Naruto, I'll remember my one friend said this. He said, you can never deny Naruto for like being a great story that it is, because it's 15 years of just good stuff storytelling. It's pretty decent. You got some good characters, some good fights, some good action. But overall, as a person who didn't want to stick around just to watch, what is it? Probably 4 years of actual story and then 10 years or 11 years of filler. Just just play the games, like, because again, the best part about it was literally like I remember like when they said like Kakashi became Hokage. I never even knew that. Until I literally was playing the game and I was like, oh wow, is that his face on the stones? When that happened, Kakashi being Hokage felt like a filler episode. It just feels like a filler episode premise, but it actually happened.
Hey,
thanks for following. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Fat Free Kimchi, thanks you for that nice follow. We like you because you fat free and you kimchi. All right. Fat free. All right. So our feelings with Naruto. It's a yay. As if it's an entering level anime, yeah, go ahead, watch it.
If you say Naruto is your favorite anime, though, I will judge you
heavily. So
if you want to watch the actual episodes that matter, please, there's guides on there. There's a Reddit forum, I think, that's just like, hey, these are the most important episodes. Yeah, there's websites. These are the most important episodes. Watch these. The other ones, watch in your leisure if you want to, and that's a high if you want to. If you don't, it's cool. It's cool. We don't have to do that. But yeah.
Or literally just go ahead and go on the PlayStationStore.com and go just buy Ultimate Ninja Storms 1 through 4 and play that whole story right there in a condensed little action-packed nugget. You know what I'm saying? And you get to be Naruto and Sasuke and the gang.
Yeah, you know, beat their ass. You don't have to be like, why didn't you do that, Naruto? Now you can do it yourself.
And you do it yourself, shooting out them
Rasengans?
fireball jutsus and Rasengans and what's the big
Chidori.
purple thing that
Chidori.
Sasuke got?
He got the Chidori and he got
Susanoo.
Susanoo.
Yeah, Susanoo.
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 I don't fucking know. I can spell it.
Yeah, okay, look here. Let's not act like, look, I'm not going to be above what Toonami used to tell me what these words used to be, okay? Like, I'll show him where I, I'll show 'em my education.
Yeah. So,
Susan O.
Susanoo.
Okay, well, since we spent so much time about their shitty character development, what are your favorite characters?
Ooh.
Just name one, since we got a lot on the list for today.
See from Naruto specifically.
Are you talking like main cast characters or like side
No,
characters?
Anybody.
Whatever your favorite character is.
Son of a, y'all go first, huh? I gotta think.
Saying this is Naruto for you.
Okay, because every character has like pros and cons, right? Like at first when it popped up, I was like, man, Sasuke has a chicken butt. I just like his hair. It was cool. He's my favorite. And
It does look like a chicken butt.
It's fucking chicken ass on his head. And then I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna try to get my hair like that. So my teenage years, my hair was like that.
You literally had that hair with the damn headband.
Yo, it was great. It was great. I ain't even going front. Y'all can call me Weeby all day long. That was me.
It was a vibe. Everybody wanted that though.
Yeah, so it was cool. Like, me growing up, Sasuke was my favorite character. And then he betrayed the village, and I was like, yeah, fuck you, little shit. And then I started liking Neji. It was just, everybody liked Neji, and I was like, yeah, you know what, Neji's pretty fucking badass, and then we all know what happened to him. Anyway, yeah.
When I press F in the chat for that man.
I'm a press an R in chat. I'm just be like,
F in the chat.
F in the chat that I do myself.
But yeah, I guess no, I know who it is. Rock Lee. That's who it was from Naruto.
Excuse me.
Rock Lee. Yep, Rock Lee was number one from Naruto because he couldn't do no fancy, summon fire from my hands, get electricity or like demon beast, yada yada yada. He just gave you straight hands, and out of everybody there, goddamn it, that means something. That means something. He would literally just give you the beats, and like, yeah, I appreciate that. He might have been the most annoying especially with his American voice, talking like this all the time. With my guy as my teacher, I will know that I'm here to fight.
Boruto.
Metal. I love Metal. I love Metal too. He's even great. He's even better. But also, who was Metal's mother? We haven't figured that out yet.
They haven't figured it out. Everybody suggested it was 10-10.
There's no way.
Everybody's saying it was 10-10.
Was she? But like I'm saying, would she really like be? Would she think you? What is it? Do you think she literally like?
Yo, man.
Because didn't she like Neji?
Yeah, she like Neji? Yeah, her and Neji were I was like, yeah, man, this is a very nice relationship development. Like they vibe together.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the manga or the anime? Because I didn't see that in the anime.
In the manga, they vibe together. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then suddenly they're like, yeah, widow. It's like, no,
Neji.
Why? But it's cool. Yeah. Faye, we already know who yours is. Instantaneous.
Do you? I know you know.
I know.
Jimmy, do you know?
Who your favorite character is from Naruto?
Yeah.
Of course, it's Kakashi.
Yeah. Kakashi. I mean,
even then, let's break that down.
I mean, wasn't it like between Kakashi and Shikamaru?
It is between Kakashi and Shikamaru.
AKA Drake.
AKA Drake. I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. AKA Drake.
Drake vibes. Okay, I can relate to him though, right? Like I'm late to everything. Number one. So
I feel that. Adulting.
I just like the character development for him specifically because they did. No, Shino doesn't get any love. I'm sorry. He's like always in the corner, sad, petty.
Yo, man, he was playing with his bugs, man. He was talking with the spider in the corner, letting him know. Yeah. Letting the spider know.
That's another Drake. He's like always in the corner in his feelings.
No, first of all, he's not no Drake. He's more like I'm trying to think. He's more like I don't know who he is because like definitely in like Naruto, he gets no love. He was weird. He's playing by like I'm saying he had bugs as friends. Like take a bath, you nasty boy. But in Boruto, like that man the goat. Like I don't care what anybody say. That's my homie. I fuck with in Boruto when he actually gets to do something and like help.
All right, well let me defend Kakashi first because I felt a little bit of hate right there. And then whoever in the chat, who is your favorite character from
Trendy,
Naruto
huh?
and why?
Who
So
is it?
Kakashi is my favorite just because he is strong, he's smart, but he's balanced all around, right? Like he can do a little bit of taijutsu, a little bit of ninjutsu. Um, he's a good teacher, even though he hesitated. He has feelings, doesn't show them all the time to students. I liked his character development because it does show him go through like his depressing moments where most people would have given up. I don't know. I feel like he's a very strong character, and I know he's a mainstream one, and I usually try not to like the mainstream ones, which is why I do like Shikamaru too, because he is so brilliant. My only thing with Shikamaru, though, is he's not that strong. So he's not as balanced. But, I mean, he is a defense type character, so I get it.
I don't think they really developed Shikamaru until like Shippuden era.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, so like
definitely.
for this is like we're talking about just like main Naruto, like just regular, not before Shippuden, everything. So
Are we not talking about both?
no, we're not talking about both.
Oh, we're not talking about both?
But I mean, we could.
yeah,
I mean,
I'm saying,
for your favorite
like,
character, probably
I'm
like.
not talking about Shippuden separately, so that's why I'm talking about both.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking
Naruto
about
is
both.
Yeah, fuck it,
I
we're
like
talking about both
Kakashi in both. Even growing up and rewatching it as a grown up, I still like him the most.
I
And
Yeah.
Shikamaru is the second, only because Tamari is my favorite female character, and I like those two as a couple.
Gara is the way. That's what Trendy said. Gara
is the way.
Gara is pretty
Gara's a
badass.
Gara is truth. Gara is like, and to be honest, Gara should have won. I'm still mad that every day that man got beat by Naruto. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Look, y'all, I didn't like Naruto. There, I said it. I hated him the most. That's why I stopped watching the show.
Okay, but I don't think anyone did.
No one did.
Yeah, but no, there's weirdos out there who loved him, like big weirdos who go, "Oh my god, yeah, he just wants to help his village that treats him like fucking shit for no reason."
Like, his
I
parents
never
put this demon inside his belly. They died and sacrificed themselves for us.
the village.
Yeah, for the village, but we still hate their child. Like, fuck their child.
Fuck their child. Fuck you, piece. They spit on him and shit when he walks by. Like, I always just thought to myself, I'm like, bro, you are just such a cucks. What is wrong with you? Like, don't give me like, oh, but he's an orphan. He wants to fit in. Like, no, shut up. Like, at some moment, even when he gets to like an adult age, he should have been like, you know what, y'all? That was kind of fucked up how y'all did me. I know I saved y'all like a couple times now, but an apology would really help. But no one does that. Like even these village elders in Barto, when he's like still doing shit, they talk to him sideways. They talk to him like he's weak, and I'm like, bro, why are you just taking this abuse, dog? Like your dad was the whole Hokage, and I remember somebody was like, oh, but like the village didn't know that. They thought he was just some war orphan. I'm like, the man got three little cat faces things on his face, and he got blonde hair and them blue eyes, just like his daddy. I mean, I understand pictures weren't around, but y'all couldn't put two and two to fucking get her. I don't understand. Y'all know he got the tail beast in him. Then y'all know that was Kushina's beforehand. Like
at the same time, they could have just been like, you know what? Let's write a book about this so people know. Like, let's educate let's put it in the education system so they know. Yo, this child right here saved our village. Their parents saved our village. We put the demon in this child. Saved it.
No, Kai, that's what I'm saying. Kai, think about it. The motherfucker's face was on the goddamn wall. How do you not know that's not him?
Yo, common sense is not in anime at that point. It's just it just like flew over their brain. Like what? Like okay.
Like oh yeah, he does look like Minato when his fucking reanimation showed up. Like no shit. Anyway,
it's like damn, he can do every Sengun just like Minato used to do. Crazy. Fuck you, Naruto.
All right, we can move on.
Okay.
All right.
We can move on to another anime with a shit ton of fillers.
Yeah, because we could totally talk about Naruto for a whole fucking episode.
We could.
I used to get mad at that motherfucker. That's why I like Sasuke, because I did not like Naruto. It wasn't even that Sasuke was a better character. Oh, actually, shouts out to that man's brother, Itachi. We couldn't let that go.
Itachi's the goat.
Itachi's the main
goat. We couldn't let dog. He's definitely the Kendrick Lamar of all of Naruto.
He also fucked everything up and made his brother an orphan. Sorry.
Did he fuck everything up,
No,
or
no, no, no,
AKA
no.
save the
He
village?
fixed
He
it.
Think
saved the
about that.
village.
Fixed
He
it.
fixed it, and unfortunately was just like, "Hey, you're gonna be an orphan. Just kill me. It's cool. Bye."
That man had a rough life.
Rough life. Rough.
Poor Itachi.
Anyway, all right. Who's
Anyway,
next?
I'm next. This was my favorite growing up, although there were a lot of fillers, but Bleach.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Somebody got it on something about you.
The best openings and endings. All their soundtracks were amazing.
Hitters.
The
I mean, I
artwork
know
is
it's
great.
just the artwork is great. The character development was slightly better, although there were a ton of fillers, so I feel like they should have probably done um
Let's start.
a
Let's just stay
condensed
with the
version.
positives. Stay with the positive first. Come on, because
Well, the positives, it didn't have as many fillers as Naruto. And I watched the whole thing without having to skip any episodes. So, and I've rewatched it, I want to say 2 times since it aired.
Okay.
But I mean, so many strong characters. One of the first main characters I liked that wasn't overly annoying or useless.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had to make me pick one character, I don't know if I could because there are so many good characters in this show.
Facts.
And honestly, I'm drawn to more animes that have to do with spirits for some reason, now that I'm thinking about all of my favorites. So, not really surprised here.
It's like, tell us you have some moon crystals at your house without telling us you have moon crystals at your house.
I mean, maybe this year instead of a Dragon Ball tree, I'll make a Bleach themed tree. We'll see.
Ooh, that'd be lit.
Oh, that'd be lit like Dubai. Yeah. Oh, I mean, sorry. But yeah, totally. I'd look forward to waiting for Christmas and be like, look at that nice ass tree.
I mean, the only regret I have is that I wasn't old enough to buy all the action figures when it came out because I would have bought all of them, and now they're all gone. So you have to wait for all the reruns. But
I mean, you just wait until when they drop that 1,000 year arc.
oh my god, I
Confirmed.
know. Is it confirmed for next year?
I think so.
It's
yes.
confirmed for I think next year.
Yes.
All I know is I lost $500 on making a bet with somebody because they told me they were like, "It's coming back," and I was just so jaded from anime is not coming back, and I was like, "It's not coming back," and then I bet on that and I lost. Yeah, so I
Well,
know it's coming.
I'm
back
glad
next
you
year.
lost.
Yeah, I know. Me too, to be honest, because I was wilding.
I don't think you're happy about losing the $500, but
it was more of a humbling moment. It showed me that I should be more optimistic in life, to be honest. And I took that hit to learn a lesson.
Well, there you go.
But,
You took the positive out of it.
Exactly, you got to, because we're also getting 1,000 year arc. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm
Alright.
excited.
So
I will say,
go for it.
how do you want to go into this, Kai? Go ahead.
Okay, Bleach is not perfect, of course. There is some gripes with it,
Oh, I'm
There
gonna let
is
y'all
some
finish.
gripes.
I have a ton.
but for me, I loved it. Anime characters, great. Artwork, great. Fight scenes, wonderful. But every fucking arc was the same.
Thank you.
Every
Yeah,
fucking arc was
it
the same.
was.
Thank you.
It was.
Say it again.
Ichigo.
Say it again, because I don't feel like people understood that. Say it one more time so they know.
Motherfucking arc was the goddamn same. There was someone that popped up. Oh, I'm strong as hell. Ichigo's like, I gotta get stronger. And I'm like, and now, what are we gonna do? And it's like, oh, he's stronger. They die. Suddenly, there's another person that was over that and was like, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then it happens again and again, up until the point where we had the shitty last minute ending, and it broke my soul. And finding out why we had Bleach ended how it did hurt me very bad. I was like, oh no, this is why every arc was the same, and also why the ending was as shitty as it was. It didn't do it justice.
It didn't.
Yeah,
and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, but as long as you're used to that and you're willing to accept it, get ready to accept it, because Demon Slayer is going to be the same way.
Oh man, why you gotta bring that?
I'm just saying.
Man,
I'm just trying to.
Staying in 2010.
Hey,
I know.
Hey,
but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
if you're gonna bash this, you just really got to get prepared.
But let's be real here. You know what Demon Slayer has that Bleach didn't have? Nezuko. Okay, as long as Nezuko's there, Nezuko is that her name?
Yeah,
Nezuko or
Nesco.
Nezuko?
Nesco.
Yeah, Nezuko. As long as Nezuko there, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't care who they fight, what they do. As long as I see her pop out that box with that little fucking thing in her mouth, I'm like, all right, yay, this is nice. But back to Bleach
Okay,
because
back to
yeah,
Bleach.
yeah, because gang, I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't finish it. I didn't even finish it. I'm still like 100 episodes behind. Like, I still got time to wait to go before I even get to the
The
thousand
disappointment.
year arc.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
You're good.
Because I was already disappointed. Because again, this is what I'm going to tell you right now about Bleach filler. Yeah, there wasn't as much as Naruto, but it was more fucking egregious. Let me get to the positives of my Bleach experience first. Like I said, it came on, pop and show, great characters. The music, just like the regular music from like the episodes. When you used to hear that black lady come in just singing like, "Oh yeah, we gonna go to the top, don't stop, gonna fight right now." I'm like, okay, each go fuck it up. Yeah, like yeah, unbeatable. But like I said, but story wise, it's literally all the same. At some point, it's like Ichigo's there, and like something spiritual happens. He can't believe it. He has to like either control his anger to get some new power or something like that. But he doesn't really understand like what's going on. Someone gets kidnapped at some point. They gotta go save him. Like you know what I'm saying, or like someone gets hurt real bad, but they're not really like not really a lot of like what is it? It's a very light cause anime. Like no one was really ever in trouble, in my opinion. Like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But this is the one thing though that really got me about Bleach. I remember I was watching it for the Arankar arc when they went to Waco Mundo and they had saved Order. They were trying to go save Order Hime, and this motherfucker and these motherfuckers like I forgot who he fought. He either fought Grimjow or he had just fought the number 4 dude. I forgot what his name was. But basically, they were in the middle of the fight, and I remember I was like watching it on Toonami at that time or Adult Swim, and they're like, okay, yeah, like come on back next week for some more Bleach. I'm like, okay, cool. I come back next week because they had like basically did like a whole stop and they did like the basically did some reruns, and I was like, came back, I was excited, I turned it on, and I will never forget this black butterfly flying across my fucking screen, and like the narrator literally going, all right, hey gang, so I know that we were up in like Waco Mundo fighting and shit. Like all of your main characters there, everybody, all the main cast is there. So we're gonna go ahead and go away from that story real quick and go literally do a fucking filler arc. We are telling this to your face. We are going to give you 50, like not 54, 54 episodes of bullshit. Enjoy that. Enjoy that, fam. Eat that up. We'll see you in a couple years when we're done. Like when you were caught up to the manga, the manga's caught up. So hey, we'll catch y'all later. And I stopped watching Bleach for 10 years after that. You know what I'm saying? I literally did not turn on Bleach until last year during the pandemic when there was nothing else to watch. And I was like, you know what? I can't let that grudge be going on anymore. Let me finish this. And I finished that filler arc. It was all right. Went back to Waco Mundo. I was like, okay, hey, 13 episodes in, another fucking filler arc for another 26 episodes. And I took a break, and I haven't finished it since. So
At least you gave it a chance. Like that's the
yeah,
thing. Like you were like, I'm gonna try to finish my backlog.
yeah. I'm gonna finish it. I mean, it's good. Like I said, the character designs at that time for that show, nothing else. Like literally just like nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people also forget about that about Bleach. Like Bleach stylistically was so good that it really didn't. You didn't care. You didn't care. You could really make a lot of. You could justify a lot of it. I used to like Bleach so much before again they got to those egregious points. I bought a goddamn Bankai sword. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have it at my mom's house right now. Just a real long sword with the quote unquote Buddha thing on it. I'm not going to say what it is,
I
but
got
y'all
it.
know what it looked like. You
I
know
feel
what it
you.
looked like. You seen
I
it.
feel you. I feel because I got Rukia's sword in my guest
Oh,
room.
nice.
Yeah, it was just
Nice.
chilling. I got it from my uncle. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Xavier. But yeah,
Yeah. Bought a hollow mask. I had everything. I bought so much goddamn merch for that fucking show. And I just felt betrayed when they were just doing fillers. But
See,
again,
that's how much I liked it. I was willing to accept the fillers. I was obsessed with this show growing up.
yes, she was.
And even rewatching it, I was like,
look,
it's really not that bad.
Look, stop. I'm gonna cut you off right there. Anytime I see that black butterfly come across my screen, I don't care how good. Literally, that show's opinion just tanks. I'm like, oh, right, this is actually kind of good. Cause I started some episodes before because I was like, I don't remember what the fuck it was happening, and I was like rewatching it, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. Oh man, Chad, what a cool dude. You know, like the actual Mexican guy in Japan. Whoa, who thought of that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason he's like 6'7". Even crazier. Fucking, Orihime. You know what? Yeah, so what she got? So what she got big titties as a healer. She has like the coolest power out of everybody.
Huh? She was the most useless character. I could not stand
Excuse
her ass.
you? How dare
No.
you?
She's a
She
healer.
could heal. She can heal her. She's like Sakura. She's just like Sakura. Who cares?
She is not as strong as Sakura.
Debatable. And then who was that other guy? Who was the Quincy man?
You better throw a spice level up. No.
Okay, which spice level are we putting up?
Those three in the back and the middle, useless.
Those three in the back and the middle.
Yeah, right in the middle of the screen right now.
Oh
In
wow!
the
No,
back.
you're on that gas pack. How dare you do my man Chad like that? Especially Chad. You know what I'm saying? Mainly Chad. What is his name on the left? What is that Quincy dude's
Oh, the
name?
blue hair dude.
I know it. I know I can see it.
It's,
He had a whole filler arc about him. Come on
shit.
now.
What?
Damn it, I have to
What
look
is
it
his
up. I don't remember his name.
That's how irrelevant he is. There you go. See, look, you can't even remember his name.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
also
sitting
too,
here defending him.
Defending him, but you don't
yeah,
remember
he
his
was
name.
great. But no, we all know the best character in that whole show was Kenpachi anyway,
It's
so it doesn't
Uryu.
matter.
There you go.
Uryu, yeah.
Ishida. Yeah.
Yeah. And see, again, we all know Kenpachi was the best anyway, so it didn't really matter.
What?
Kenpachi?
What?
Do you not? First of all, who was beating Kenpachi?
No one. I'm
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, calm down. Don't what me. There was no one stopping that man. He literally just pulled up to a fight because he was bored.
Yeah, he was lethal.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't even fight that.
he whooped
Yeah.
he whooped Ichigo's ass. Like, it was light work. Come on now, people forget this. This man would literally just pull up to a fight. Like, he ain't nothing else to do.
He's bored.
Well, I
was
can't
bored.
name one character, so I'm gonna name my top three.
Go
Oh
for it.
shit, I can't even narrow it down to three. It's between. That's why I liked. That's what I liked about the show. Everyone had such unique powers and stories, considering how many characters they had, how many side characters they had. I liked Renji, Rukia, Yoruichi. I mean, Yoruichi may at least. She might be the top.
You talking about useless characters? Okay, excuse me.
Yes,
You talking about useless characters? Okay, all right. Said Rukia and Renji. All right, like they wasn't okay.
They fought a lot more than
They were
Orihime.
No, they didn't. Rukia and Orihime debatably fought the same amount. To be honest.
Orihime was only in the episodes because she got kidnapped, and then all of a sudden she started healing people, and then was like kind of helpful.
Wasn't
but
she like the love interest for Ichigo at that point too?
yeah, which was
Like-
There you
stupid.
go.
I think they ended up together in the ending, which was so stupid.
Of course they were. They both had orange
Yeah,
hair.
they both-
That's
they
so
had-
dumb. It
they
should
had to
have been
an
Rukia and
orange-haired
Ichigo.
child. They had to have an orange hair child.
Yeah.
Ruki is like half
It's the
of his
worst
height.
coupling ever.
They're like, yeah, we
Like,
can't. The height difference is too much. It's gonna
who
be
did
like
you
he's
want him to
dating a
get
kid.
with? Yeah, who did you want him to get with? The 1,000-year-old spirit
With
who was a
Rukia,
narc. Who was a narc. She was a
they were
fed.
vibing.
She was the fed. Rukia calls the police on people. Quit acting like she doesn't.
It's because of how
Rukia-
she was raised by her brother.
Exactly. Another fed. A bigger fed.
No, he
Rukia-
ended up changing
Rukia-
towards the
Rukia
end.
looks like if she saw black people walk past her car, she would lock the door.
You're fucking dead. Yeah, but I can't. Like she's so like I can't even go into this fight. I'm like I can't do it. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna stay in the background, hold his line.
Why? Who's your favorite character, Kai?
Man, mine it's probably a useless character.
Okay,
And-
that's
and
why
Jimmy
you're
Standard.
gonna let me take
Yeah,
the heat
yeah.
by myself?
Okay, I'm okay. Like
It's
I
fucked
liked,
up.
I liked Hitsugaya
Okay.
and Urahara,
Okay.
and then Byakuya. Of course.
Yakuya is also like how could you
Which
not
one-
like
Which
him?
one was guy again?
The short,
Right
the short
there.
midget, the
Okay,
one-
yeah,
silver
okay, yeah.
hair.
See, that's a good one. I feel like we all could agree he was great.
It's great. It's great.
He was
He's great.
great. But he
He's
also didn't fight as much as Rukia or Renji.
Rukia did not fight Aggie. Like I said, I need to go finish. Did she fight in the later seasons? Because I'm trying to tell you, from episodes 1 to
Yes, she
250,
did.
from 1 to 251, I seen that girl fight one time, and she got beat by that one goddamn fucking hollow in the first
Oh my
in the
gosh.
opening episode. She got mollywopped.
Yeah,
Trying
that
to
was
do
how we had to develop Ichigo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
for
needed
her
to
being
be there
trash.
to
She'd
so that
already been a
Ichigo could develop. She needed to be
no.
there.
She was a Soul Reaper for literally millennias, for hundreds of years at least, and get out here getting mollywopped by C tier hollows, and you think she's better than Orihime? What? What?
Yeah, I think she's better than Orihime. I can't stand
What?
Orihime. Out of
Orihime,
every
who?
single anime in the universe, out of all the characters that exist, Orihime is my least favorite.
Wow,
Damn,
that's heavy. That's heavy.
that hurts,
I
Jimmy.
don't know how she hurt you, but I'm sorry that she did. Kai, did you also name what's the black cat person again?
That's Yoruichi.
That's mine.
That's her.
When you
That,
said
that's
everyone
her.
that I named was useless, so
I
Yoruichi.
didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I was more flabbergasted by Rukia and Renji being in that top two, to be honest.
y'all fucked up.
I know.
I liked Rukia because one, she's just short as me, and that's probably how I would be in that world. If I had lived in that world, I would probably be Rukia and getting fucked up because that's it. I connected with the shortness. I think any short character that I like, I connect with them.
That's literally been the running theme this entire time.
It's a running theme, and everybody will notice that the shortest character, I will connect with you, unless you're a Lalafell from Final Fantasy. But other than that, I will connect with you because of the shortness and the feistiness. Yes. So.
Arm potatoes. Oh my goodness.
I took that spice level down, so y'all gonna need to drink some water right now.
I just drank some.
Good. You cool
all right,
down.
chat. Who is your favorite Bleach character?
Squid.
Because I got attacked right away.
Yeah, if you have a favorite Bleach character, or even your unfavorite, the one that you don't like, let us know.
Who was
Isaac.
the guy with the?
Oh,
Hey, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
Yeah.
Who was the man with the bucket hat again?
That's Urahara.
Urahara. Oh yeah, I liked him too.
Yeah, he was good. He was good.
But he's also similar to like a Kakashi character, so that's why I didn't want to throw it out.
Dude is literally so OP, he gets bored of it. True.
But my thing is too. This is another thing about Bleach. I just like kind of didn't like because there is just so many like overpowered characters in that damn show. Yeah, at some point everybody was overpowered. You know, his dad was overpowered. Udaha was overpowered. Kenpachi was overpowered. Aizen was overpowered. Like, how did anybody win? What was that one crazy spooky scientist man's name that was like just weird? He was overpowered, low key.
Spooky.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had like the all white face paint and the white and black face paint and like the gold teeth.
Oh, he was cool too.
Mayuri? Is it Kurosuchi?
Didn't he fight Renji?
No.
When they were inside that room?
Is it Kurosuchi? Is that one it? Or is
or
did he fight?
He was like he was like a spirit captain or whatever.
Yeah.
Soul captain.
Let me look.
Fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah, he was one of the captains. Let me see. Mayuri? No.
Yeah, no, that's
Was
the
Mayuri?
one. Yeah, it's a weird like dude with the like the purple thing over his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mayuri. Yeah.
Nice.
Gold teeth.
Gold. That's all it was in gold teeth.
Grills.
Facts.
Don't forget.
I mean,
Ichigo.
all of the captains and the lieutenants were badass though, except the what's the bigger dude who had like little spiked hair on top?
Kenpachi.
No, he's like a bigger guy. He only had one spike on his head.
Oh.
He like kind of he looked like a wannabe gangster, but like I don't know, what is his name?
I don't even remember that. I remembered Wolf Captain, Wolf Fox Bear Captain. He was great.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel like he gets enough love.
One spike. Now I'm gonna be thinking about that the whole fucking time. Shit.
Oh, Maida. That's his name.
Oh.
I don't know, you guys. This is very similar to Demon Slayer. That's all I'm gonna say.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so
That's all I'm
Squid.
gonna
Cut it
say.
out.
Okay,
Cut
so
it out.
Squid said.
Maybe Demon Slayer is just copying Bleach. You ever think about that?
I mean, I
calm
have
down.
thought about
We
that.
need to
That's what I'm
stop.
trying to
We need to
say.
stop the spoiling. We need to stop the spoiling. We're in 2006 to 2010
That's,
right
I'm
now.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying if you're to compare the two, that's all I'm saying.
Let's
all I'm saying.
not. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, calm the fuck
Because
down.
also too, like ain't no
All right.
we has Ruki Renji in there. So on to the next.
Yeah, Unseen Squid. I agree. Ichigo was a great character. Like I think before you hopped on, I said he was one of the very first main characters I've ever liked because he wasn't annoying and actually like could fight and wasn't constantly in his feelings, feeling useless and then powered up.
Yeah. And
But I don't know.
the whole gripe, I don't know if you were in the beginning, Squid. The whole gripe about Bleach was that every arc was basically the same. So that's why Ichigo was part of every power up. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, but Urikoro was cool too with his mask. I think everybody liked him. He was.
I mean, I really did like all of the captains.
Wasn't
So-
Urikoro the bad guy?
They were all cool.
Yeah.
They were all cool.
He was
They were all
I thought he was the one
He's
the half mask.
yeah, the half mask.
right?
The one. Yeah, that's it's on his head. Yeah, the green eyes, half mask.
Yeah, yeah.
The what the fuck was he called? The Arankar. Fuck, I can't remember. I think that.
Yeah.
he was in that thing. Yeah. So everybody liked him as a bad guy. Oh yeah, the show.
Grimjo was one of my favorites.
Ichigo
for-
was underpowered compared to new opponent. Learns to have some power, masters them into episode wins. Yes, basically
That's
that was
fact.
it. And
Yeah, yeah.
that was Bleach.
Except for that one Quincy arc, never forget that when they actually had to give Udio his own 26 episode arc that had nothing to do with the whole story, and they never talked about it ever again.
Yeah. Alright, I think we gave Bleach a lot of time.
We gave Bleach a lot of time. We gave Naruto a lot of time. We can move on to the next one. Jimmy, I think you're up.
That's you,
Right.
Jimmy.
I was talking about who remembers Blood Plus. Hey, that was a really good one. I remember also shouts out to Adult Swim. I remember when this first came on. I was like, I remember the first episode. It really just draws you in, and like you don't really remember, or not even remember. You just don't know what's going on until like near the end of the episode. You're like, what the fuck? This all took a turn. Like because this was he like a butler or something, or was he just like her caretaker?
He's like wasn't he like a vampire that had to like take care of her and make sure she wasn't going crazy or some shit? I can't remember.
I don't know. I just remember that like basically at some point that because she was also too like a vampire, wasn't she? Or
Yeah.
did she just fight vampires?
She had
Monsters.
like I think she was a vampire. He was basically her servant and blood source. Yes. So,
Yeah.
So she was a vampire, I think, and I think her blood was a way to kill vampires.
Yeah, all the other vampires. She would like put it into like the blade. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was like some like I think down the ancient line. She was part of like a bloodline that could kill rogue vampires and shit. Yeah, this was a good anime. I remember watching it.
Like also too, didn't they have like 2 or 3 spin-offs? Because I remember I watched Blood Plus and then I watched like Blood Plus C or something like that.
I think they did, but I never watched it.
Yeah, I watched Blood Plus C was actually pretty good.
Okay. So I do need to put that on my backlog because I didn't even realize that they had extra. I just thought it was just Blood Plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got Blood Plus C, and I think they have actually a few live adaptation animes of it as well.
Oh shit! I really
Yeah,
gotta watch this.
it's a whole franchise. It's a whole franchise.
Yeah, my ass was broke back then, so I was just like, yeah.
Oh, hey Toonami, thanks for
Tsunami,
keeping us on. This is awesome.
This is great. I'm gonna watch it. No, this was like the anime where I'm like, man, can I like put my blood in a sword and kill people like that? I always thought about like when she like pierced her skin, and I'm like, how did all this blood just like go in your sword like that? Like how much blood?
What late 2000s rock music were you listening to this with these thoughts going on in the background?
Yo, man, Linkin Park, My Chemical Romance. I was in that emo phase, my hair in front of my eye.
And I feel like this is why this one was really just banging at that time. You know what I'm saying? For that demographic right there alone. Because I feel like didn't they actually have like one of those songs as like its opening or something like that?
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, right?
Shit. Now I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah. I just remember the show. It was like hitting that niche of like vampires that was really popular in anime at that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is before Twilight and like before all this other quote unquote new age vampire sparkly bullshit was going on. These motherfuckers were just getting killed, murdered left and right. It's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Japan was having big vampire fever at that time, and it was lit.
I totally just played the intro, like the first like 4 seconds of it just now, and I'm like, yeah, this was my opening. This was one of the openings where I didn't skip it. I was like, yeah, I'll listen to this.
Ah, good old Blood Plus.
Yeah, Faye, did you watch this?
I did not. I don't remember this one at all.
What?
What?
That's-
Add it to your backlog.
you gotta add. So you gotta add at least Blood Plus. You don't have to watch C or the live actions, but this one is it's a must watch. You know what I'm saying? You can't say you like anime without at least giving like 2 episodes to watch because it has everything. It has mystery, action, heartache, romance,
Teen
comedy.
angst.
They have spirits.
They have vampires.
Actually, I think it actually might have spirits.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, they probably do. More than likely, they probably do. It's just some like she's always like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Why is she doing this? Like she goes through the first like few episodes of like, why do I have to do this?
I do feel like I probably didn't watch it because this was the series where all the vampire animes came out, and I remember I was obsessed with Trinity Blood at the time, so I probably just didn't
Yeah.
expand.
It was too much. Like it was too much to keep up with.
There
at that
was
time.
a lot
There
at
was
the
so
time.
much. There was so much vampire content out
Yeah.
at that time. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like equivalent to now where it's like all slime animes where it's like too much. Like I need to pick
Slime
one.
animes.
Slime.
There's a shit ton of slime animes out right now. We can get into that later in
Oh.
a different episode, but
What
there's
do you
a
mean
lot.
slime? No, elaborate right now, because how many slime animes are you watching, or are you
I'm not
seeing?
watching any because I'm just like, what is this craze with slime? I'm so confused.
Again, besides getting turned, like the one anime I seen about the isekai about the dude getting turned into a slime. What else are you talking about?
There's one like 300 years of slime or something like that,
What
or the
the
one
fuck?
time I was reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah,
There's like one that Donald was watching that's not even called that. That's why I'm like, there's so many slime animes out right now. So that's where I think I was then, where I'm like, oh, I'm already watching Trinity Blood. Like, how many more vampire ones do I need to watch? Because there was another one at the time I watched too, which we can get into that because it's on the list for later. But
easy.
there's a lot.
Slimes.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? I don't understand. I know slimes are selling for kids like as a
No.
toy, but like, what's
think-
up with all?
They're trying
I
to
think
attract
basically-
those kids. They're like, hey, look, remember when you like slime and you like making it with all this glue and everybody was going crazy? Yeah, look, now it's an anime.
Yeah, no. See, I feel like the better way to compare it is just like in general isekais. Like, you know how days like there's way too many fucking isekais.
Yeah,
Like that's what it was with like vampire animes back in the late 2000s. Like there was just too many goddamn vampire animes.
yeah. That's why I don't think I watched this one. So
Missed out.
Understood.
Go
Alright.
rewatch it.
So Blood Plus, we're saying it's a good one. Go ahead, add it to your
Thumbs
list if
up.
you haven't. Yeah. So I guess we're going on to the next one.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Next one is Afro Samurai.
Hey, hey.
This is great.
this was great.
This was a wonderful one.
Phenomenal.
I don't
Shouts out
really
Spike
have any
TV.
gripe with Afro Samurai.
I don't think anyone does. To be
I don't.
honest.
Yeah,
I like
Like,
the story was great. Yeah, I don't have any gripe with this one. I like normally I'm like ready to fire off some shit, but nah,
it was short and sweet,
to the point.
to the point. The animation was really cool.
music top notch.
Yeah, the music was great.
Yeah,
But here's the question. Here's the
Go.
thing, though. Here's the real thing. Here's the real question we should ask everybody. Who watched this subbed?
I don't think I did.
I don't think I didn't
Yeah.
either. No.
Looking
Yeah, I
around the
only
room.
watched it on Adult Swim. Was it on Adult Swim or
Spike TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
R.I.P. Spike TV.
R.I.P.
But yeah, definitely. Like I said, yeah. Was it 2 seasons? Good show. I mean, characters, like style, everything. Like I said, It's definitely in the Hall of Fame. It's one of the goats. It's up there. It's Samuel L. Jackson in his grizzly voice, and you can't beat that. Like
No, you can't.
I don't understand.
It's the
It's
best.
kind of like not fair. It's like they just loaded themselves with like the best anime and then had the best voice actors, and it's like, well, you can't complain.
You know,
you can't
they
stab
made this
it.
show. They made this show so like black people could go to anime conventions and have something to dress up as without like people trying to tell them, that's not what that character looks like.
Yeah.
And for a time that was really popping. I see so many Afro Samurais at anime conventions, and I still do. And I
Oh
hope they
yeah,
never go away.
to this day,
To
everybody's
this
still
day.
going, and they're like, "Yeah, no, this is a great anime." I'm like, "Nah, you right, because ain't nobody gonna fight me with that. It's great. Like, if you could find something that you didn't like about it, let me know. Let us know, because then
And then I'll tell you you're a fucking nerd to your face.
it's so
Like
rude.
exactly, because you're being rude if you don't like this anime. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to be like a super cool person. And no, fuck that.
You're trying to be edgy because you didn't want to like the mainstream animes. That's
Exactly.
it. You just didn't want to.
Exactly. That's it.
All right, so Afro Samurai. We didn't spend a lot of time on it, but we're good
You
to
don't
go.
need to.
Well, we didn't
need
need
to.
to.
We didn't
Again,
need to.
short and sweet. To the
Short and
point.
sweet to the
Nothing to
point.
complain about.
Wonderful anime.
Can't touch it. All right.
Oh god, this
Next
next one
one
though.
is
This next
another
one,
hot one.
yeah, it's about to make me hot.
Yeah, I might say some things that people won't
Just
like.
go ahead and put Spice Level 2 immediately on here. I don't
Oh,
even-
two. Well,
I
let's
don't
start
even.
with one for me. So
Mm.
Death Note, okay, I'm gonna contradict what I'm about to say, so I'm gonna be careful. I need action. I just need action. Like, I like fight scenes in anime. I like how the characters look, but it's kind of basic. I don't know. I thought it was okay. My brother was obsessed with Death Note growing up, so I think maybe he hyped it up way too much for me, and then I watched it and I'm like, it's all right. That's all I gotta say. I thought it was okay.
How would you like to go?
Okay. Because he had his own diary writing names, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably did, Brandy, because
Yeah.
I know you know my brother. I'm sure my name was in there.
Mine was
Exactly.
probably too. But like, no, Death Note. First when it came out, I was like, oh yeah, this is great. This is fucking weird. This is a book you write names in, and then like, I think when they tried to do that nice like that twist, and then they threw in a character that I was like, you only had like 2 episodes in, and you just took over this man's work and shit like that. It just, it was just too much. They try to do too much, and they could have just kept it like short and sweet to the point. And yeah, it was elaborate. Light was elaborate and all the shit that he was doing, but it's so fucking irritating. I'm like, yo,
Convoluted.
yeah, it did. They literally just like bloated the shit up, and they're just like, yeah, this is fucking taking off. We're gonna fucking make all his make everybody not see how like intensely stupid this is, and they don't see like they're like, oh no, I can't see. I have blinders on. Oh my god, who's killing him? Like, damn.
All right.
I'm gonna stop.
All right. Can I get that?
All right, put that spice level 2 up.
Yeah. I have a lot to say. I'm gonna try to keep it under at least like 5 minutes. Fuck this anime. Fuck this anime. Fuck this anime. Fuck this anime. This anime is literally incel school shooter, the anime. That's all it is. Let's start there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Light Yagami as a character. I always hated him as a fucking character. He was like a smug prick. It's like, you find a fucking quote unquote death diary, and your first thought is like, yeah, I can finally get the world to be like the way I want it to, pure and simple. Like, bro, shut the fuck, go masturbate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go get, I don't know, go get a girlfriend. Go get a boyfriend. I don't know, chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know what I'm saying, you're not smart, you're not elaborate. You just live in, for some reason, the dumbest part of Japanese society in any kind of like fictional history. You know what I'm saying? Like people like you. Let me calm down. Oh my god! Because literally, you don't know how many people I have to like sit here and like. I used to have to get into arguments with about this anime because they'd be like, "Oh my god, it's so good! Oh, he's just a great character, and his character design is so cute." I'm like, no, he's a piece of shit. He's literally a piece of shit. from the beginning to the end, he's a piece of shit. Let's not even get into the whole like 34-year-old man. I don't know how old L was, but I'm gonna assume he was 34. Just because he was older and he had always never wore shoes, that pissed me off beyond belief for some reason. Because I just always think about how dirty his feet would probably be. You know what I'm saying? And you got him up on the damn chairs where people sit. You nasty fuck. And at some point, when like what was it? I remember like they were like when he was sitting there wiping his feet. I remember somebody tried to tell me, "Oh, it's like a Jesus allegory." It's not no damn Jesus allegory. He was trying to pipe. What you mean? That man said, "Oh yeah, I get the best foot massages light." And they stopped, and the rain stopped, and they both looked into each other's eyes. And I was like, if they want to kiss, I'm gonna just leave. You know what I'm saying? Because they should have.
Good. So Death Note, yeah, great story.
Death Note is a no from all of us. It
Yes.
sounds like
It's not even a good story. It's not even a good story. Don't even say that. Don't even say that. Why'd you even?
I tried to say
okay.
it.
Hey, can you let her let her give her opinion?
Give my opinion,
I'm sorry.
Jamie. You always here attacking me. We're supposed to be a team. What kind of shit?
When it comes to Death Note, literally you do not understand how many just years of resentment I have just built up.
Okay, so Death Note. At first, when it came out, okay, I was like, oh shit, this is new. This is something new.
It was different.
It was different. Everybody was cosplaying Death Note characters. Everyone was wearing long white t-shirts with long sleeves and their jeans and barefoot because it was
do you know
easy.
why?
You already have the clothes.
And
Hi, do you know why?
I knew why.
Because they couldn't go shoot up their school. That's why.
Oh my god.
Shut up. Everybody wanted to sit on the table with their feet on the table in the Asian squat position on the table. That's the thing. They're eating sweets with their two fingers, and that's it.
Maybe it was like a moment of rebellion for Asian kids who like aren't allowed to do any of those things.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, it wasn't even the Asian kids doing that though.
But when it got closer and the ending of this, it was so melodramatic, and
I couldn't even finish this. I'm not even gonna lie.
And I seen it just to finish my log, but yeah, Death Note. Watch at your own risk. I'm just gonna say that.
Don't watch.
Don't watch.
Thumbs down from the Weebury.
Yeah.
Three
really,
three
save your
thumbs
time.
down.
Save
Save your life.
We're not even going to spend any more time on
No.
this.
No,
let's move on.
Let me just say one thing because it goes to what Kai said about like the quote unquote elaborate twist. When they like do it, I'm like, bro, why did they bring in two new characters that were fighting each other just to see who could like snitch, like basically find out who basically snitch on each other quicker? You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand why they were also enemies and then they were trying to both catch light at the same time.
They were frenemies.
Made no dumb sense. And like it's the style. The style was really what irks me the most, is because everyone looked like a Hot Topic reject. Besides Light and L. Even L looked like a Hot Topic reject. Everyone had a job at Hot Topic, from the Shinigami.
Oh.
We
lost you a little
We
bit.
lost you for a second. You were about to say Shinigami. Yeah,
what was the demon's called again?
Was it a Shinigami?
The Shinigami?
Yeah, the Shinigami.
Yeah, Shinigami.
Yeah, like I said, they worked at Hot Topic. Light looked like he worked at Hot Topic. Mikasa looked like she worked at Hot Topic. I just didn't like that. I hated it. I couldn't even go to Hot Topic no more for like a good 7 years after that show. Alright. Kids, there's better anime, and we live in a society now where there's a lot of options. And if you come across anybody who says they still like Death Note at this time, walk away slowly, call the police, because they might go shoot some shit up.
All right,
and I'm done.
Let's move on before we get flagged.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, who's next?
Jimmy's up.
Oh, nice.
I know he got the good one. Damn
I
it.
know, right? Yay!
Check.
This is a good one, and definitely shouts out to the Mad Kid for putting me on to this Hunter x Hunter. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I did not watch this until like 2018. I didn't even know what this show was until like 2018.
Same.
And my God, was it amazing that I watched this, because, man, just the characters, just the setting, just the good time event. No adventure has ever had me just like more settled in and like buckled down than Hunter x Hunter. Every arc has a purpose. Every character is not forgotten. They're not like, not useless. Like there is just so many great things to say about Hunter x Hunter. I feel like the only bad thing to say about it is that I wish that man would hurry up and finish writing that manga. That's about it. That's the only thing I can say. And even then, you know what? He can take his time because what we got from the 2011 like remake based off the 90s anime that I never even also seen. Wow, like chef's kiss. We all know who the best character in the whole show is.
Who do you
Killua.
think it is? Yeah, I agree
Like,
with
come
that.
on now. Like, he's short, he's feisty, has cat face. Loves Gon in both terms of the word. Gon, great guy, hard headed, but like just not a jackass. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's
It's a
He's
strong,
too
but
perfect
also
mix.
sweet.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
he's
perfect
so
balance
sweet,
of
such a
everything.
player. I
The
would say the
only
only
excuse he has though is because he's a kid. If he were an adult, like he would kind of be stepping into Goku territory a little bit.
no, because no. All right, see, Goku never kissed his wife.
Damn.
Gon knows how to like treat a woman.
True.
Let's
Okay.
let's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. No one. It's really hard to get into Goku territory nowadays. You know what I'm saying. Also, I feel like Gon will Goku's ass, but
Let's not go there because we're gonna derail.
No, let's not
yeah.
derail. We
But
we we
We
but
did
derailed
basically
this.
enough.
back to Hunter x Hunter though. All right. Like I said, I was just making a side note. But back to Hunter x Hunter. Like I said, I liked everybody in this show, even like except for Kurapika. He was the only one I didn't like, to be honest. He was just too much of
I
too moist for me.
He was just a little too depressing, but I did like how brilliant he was in like coming up with his own
Way to beat
like
the
the chain
spiders.
thing. I thought it
Yeah,
was cool. I
I'll give him
think
that.
he
Yeah,
obviously was like way too into his head where he's like, I only care about the spiders. That was his own fault, and I think he did regret it. I guess we'll never know because I mean he needs to
well,
finish it. But
in 2050 we will.
to I was really mad at myself because you guys know how obsessed I was with Yu Yu Hakusho that I didn't know he came out with another manga and anime that is just as good, if not better, probably a little bit better. But I do like the characters, like the character drawings from the 99 version, but I do like the 2011 because the story um is cleaned up a little bit more. But what bothers me, the only thing that bothers me about the show in the 2011 version is why did they make Gon's eyebrows so fucking pointy? Because the 99 version didn't have that, and that was the one thing that threw me off when I watched the old one and then the remake, and I was like, why? That's it. That's the only
I,
complaint I have about the whole show.
I like them eyebrows though.
Yo, man.
I like them eyebrows though, because aren't they like more in tune with like how he looks with the manga
I
in
think
the
I think it is.
2011
Yeah.
one?
I
Yeah,
think it's more in tune. Like
because
they're
like the
trying to be
night.
true to the art.
Yeah, like the 99 one, like I watched like a couple like I watched like 2 episodes of it, but I could only find the dub, so I need to go back and find like the sub because the dub's trash. But they look too realistic. And so in some cases it works out. It does work really well, but in some cases it's kind of unsettling for me, if that makes sense. Like the style is nice, but sometimes I'm just like they just look too much like people. And whereas like the 2011 one's like, oh yeah, these are some anime characters.
Yeah, I
If that
could
makes
see
more
that. But I
I'm
think
looking at him
it's the
up.
arch in the eyebrow because the old version had more of a normal arch, and for some reason in the 2011 the arch is in the middle. I know it's like it's such a little thing, but that's the only thing that bothered me.
Yeah, I looked up the manga picture, so it looks like they were staying more true to how the mangaka actually drew it. So I
Yeah,
think that's
but the
why.
manga, the arch was not in the middle of the
No,
eyebrow.
it was
It
near
was
the
like
end. Yeah, it was near the end.
yeah,
This one
like
they
the
were like,
99 version was.
they're like, yeah, we're gonna make it in the middle. Like the cover art of Hunter x Hunter is like right in the middle. So maybe they're just like, yeah, you know what, they put it in the middle on this, so we're just gonna keep it in the middle. Stay
Yeah, they like
consistent.
only looked at the cover and like, yeah,
Yeah,
So
stay
all right,
consistent.
hands down, who's your guys' personal favorite character from Hunter
Killua
x
is
Hunter?
my number one.
Yeah, I like Killua.
Okay,
Number one?
wow,
Yeah.
this is the
Is
first
it?
time I think we've all had the same favorite
So
character.
now hey, now I can't say out loud who my number one is because again I'll get instantly put on a list. But
Is it
Hilo was my number
Leorio?
two. No, I said I'll get put on a
No,
list.
no.
Think about that.
Oh no.
I'll have
Oh,
to
is it
yeah, I know.
Hisoka?
It's definitely Hisoka.
But he
It's only-
okay. That's the
It's
thing.
definitely Hisoka. It's Hisoka because one, he's so spicy, but two, he's also powerful as shit. And so it's like that unsettling, like I don't know, it's just funny because you hear that guitar come slapping in like you're playing like Zelda or something like with what was it, the flamenco claps and shit.
Yeah, he was a badass. I'm a little unsettled with myself because I do like him, and he was definitely a child predator.
He's definitely a trial predator.
Yeah, totally. Like that
Like
weird TikTok
100%.
trend that was going around where people were like using anime voices, like which anime voice suited them better, and they had that line from Hisoka. I forgot what it translated to. It was like, "Oh, you're something like." I can't remember. I had to look it up. But they had Hisoka's line, and it just made it sound kind of creepy. And I was like,
Is it the
oh,
one
that,
where he says like he's not ripe enough yet or something like
I
that?
think so. I can't remember.
Or is it the oh gone moans?
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
no.
Or
My
like
thing
the
is-
one scene where he's like looking at both of their asses and they both like Killua and Gon look
feel
at
it.
each other and they know.
They just feel it.
Oh god.
That man was naked a lot of times in this show too.
Also, shouts out to Bisky when she saw that man naked. She was like, "Oh shit!"
So we can all agree that we love Hunter x Hunter.
Yes.
It's a definite yes, recommended. Please watch it. Either the
even the
Netflix
dub.
adaptation or even the original. So I think
Yes.
they're both good.
And I
The Net-
do
the Netflix
like
adaptation.
Oh, not the adaptation, like
Not-
you know, the Netflix release of the redo. Yeah, that then the 2011. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
oh.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
And also too, the dub's not bad. You can watch it in dub and have a good time.
I actually haven't watched it in dub, so I'll have to
Yeah,
look.
yeah, go watch it in dub. It's a good time. I've already watched it twice in dub. I have to go watch it in sub actually, because my one friend told me to, and I'm pretty sure she'll kill me one day if I don't, because it's like her favorite.
The last thing I'll have to say is this is the very few animes where I like all of the villains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Can't
I
complain
said,
about a single one.
I can't even
like I said,
fight you with that. That's good.
there was not one character in that whole show I did not like. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Kurapika just gets on my nerves, but like you said, he's smart. He's still smart. He's still like he's still useful at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Can get shit done. Yeah, you know, like, two thumbs up.
Okay. Just because you reminded me, last thing I will say. The other reason I loved it so much was, again, because I was obsessed with Yu Yu Hakusho, and what they did was pretty much just, like, redo the characters from that and made them better. Like,
Facts.
Gon is a better version of Yusuke, Killua is a better version of Kie, you know, so on and so forth. Like, Kurapika is... I mean,
A better
actually, I don't know if I
Kurapika.
can say it. I don't know if he's a better version of Krama, because Krama wasn't as depressed in his feelings, but kind of was. And then Leorio obviously is Kuwabara, but
A way better version.
way better version. This is
New
great.
York, New City.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we moving on to the next one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, last thing about Hunter x Hunter.
Go for it.
Even though the Chimera arc is great, it is not the greatest arc in anime history. I just want to say that right now because
It's not.
No.
There's
A lot of
who
people
will
did
sit
blow
there-
it up.
Yeah, they try to sit there and act like it's like you don't understand feelings or words until you understand this arc, and it's like, yeah, man, it's pretty good. Not gonna lie,
It's good, but
top
it's
tier.
not. Yeah.
Top tier. When
They
those
also
dudes
took-
start moaning, you almost lost me.
Well, and then they took the character design of the ant from oh my god, why am
Cell?
I drawing a blank from the DBZ villain?
Yeah, Cell.
Yeah, from Cell, but made it
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, so while we were talking, I looked up what that TikTok thing was going on about. I was trying to find it. So he says ikodane, which means you're a good boy. And it sounds really creepy.
I mean, he was a creepy ass character.
yeah.
That's why we
But,
all
like the
feel
scene
slightly
that he
guilty
says
for
it
liking.
in, yeah, the scenes that he says it in, they're like, oh, okay, it's just that. But like,
He literally
In that-
asked Kilo's brother if, like, you know what I'm saying, in like in the translation and like also in the dub, like they make it allude to like, you know, like, oh, like, yeah, he's like, can I kill your brother? But like no, like he really says like, yo, can I like, you know, fuck your brother, and that's why Illumi gets so mad. Not because he's like threatening to kill his brother. He's threatening to have sexual relations with his younger brother.
Sexual relations.
Sexual relations.
Yeah, let's just pray that, Togashi's back pain gets better and he can finish writing Hunter x Hunter and maybe we'll get a better ending.
Yeah, turn off Splatoon, sir.
All right, let's move on to the next
Yeah.
one. Hunter x Hunter.
Yep.
Recommended. Watch it. Next one, I think it's me, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we got
Oh.
Kokius, Lelouch of the Rebellion.
Hey.
I love this. This was a good anime.
Yes.
One, my only gripe with this is characters have freakishly long legs.
You know what?
Like, y'all tall as shit.
Don't be upset about Kogiyasu and their ridiculously high beauty standards, alright?
Yo,
I mean,
man.
I do have a gripe when they make the limbs so long. Like, I know it's supposed to make it look prettier, but sometimes it is like, all right, you went a little too far.
It went way too far in this show. Like the people's legs were longer than the actual robot legs, and that's the part I really like.
You're like, robots proportional. Not this.
Like the
Characters
robots
tall as fuck.
were always proportional. The robots were the most proportionate thing in the entire show.
But it was by Clamp too, so
Yeah.
I feel like that's also like everything Clamp works on has that they have extremely long, slender legs, and there's no way they can stand up on their own. But I guess to your point, since the robots are helping them, they're the ones helping them stand up.
Yeah, like character development, it was good. Wasn't the greatest. The plot, it was okay. Lelouch was fucking amazing. Okay, I'm not like y'all can find me. Like he's great. He like fucking he did some shit, and I'm like, yo man, y'all getting wrecked by this dude. Like, oh, you thought? Just kidding. Like that's literally the show. Oh, you thought wrong. Let's go this way.
Facts.
So it was wonderful.
Even like because like that first episode just draws you in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I like a lot of shows like that. And like Code Geass is definitely one of those. It's like you'll love it or hate it after those 22 minutes. It's not like let me stick around, let it build up. It's like no, it's like literally right then and there. It's like twist. It's like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? And like I like shows like that. And I feel like I'm not going to get too spicy about it, but I feel like I understand, like, seeing it now and talking about it now, what my biggest gripe about Death Note was. Reasons why I used to didn't like Death Note is because people didn't like Code Geass because of the mechs. When you could literally say that, like, they like Death Note and like Code Geass had like kind of the same premise, but I feel like Code Geass just did it better. I feel like Lelouch was a better character. I feel like his drives were better, his motivations were better. Like I just feel like he was smarter in some aspects, And I feel like just because it's giant robots, a lot of people just like give this what is it? Like I don't like to watch that. I don't like mechas, and it's like, well, yeah, but there's also like drama and like it's like a thriller, and it's. You know what I'm saying? More than just giant robot fights are going on,
Yeah, like I like the characters. Oh, really? Sorry if y'all hear that. Roku's trying to open.
Yes, see,
shit.
Geass was better than Death Note.
yes. Geass was better than Death Note. Agreed. It had mechas, but it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't like it had mecha, but it didn't have. It wasn't like, oh, look at this fancy ass shit. It was like, nah, we have mechas. They side. Like, you need to pay attention to the storyline of betrayal and deceit. And you about to get wrecked. Like, this is it. Like, I could have a toppest tier for this anime. Like, good characters, and bad characters. So
never forget that one weird scene with that one girl. Just like it was real. I just remember like this one scene where you see the one of his classmates in like the computer library. But like the sound just goes quiet on like the TV, and you just see her doing something in there very provocative. But I was always confused, like as a teenager, because like when you're watching the show, they didn't have any background music at all. Like the scene comes on, it just goes quiet, and I thought my TV was broken, and I'm sitting there trying to turn it up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is she doing in there? Is she masturbating? No. Why not even just have some background music? Why is it just quiet? This feels wrong now.
This escalated really quick.
It did. I honestly don't know if I remember that. I
It's
feel like my
what is it?
mind might have blocked it
It's the
out.
girl with the glasses. It no, your mind does black out for this scene because it's the girl with the glasses who falls in love with the pink hair princess.
It's what's her?
You
Hold
see
on.
how I just gave her
Oh
just
no,
yeah.
why? It's the girl. Is it Nina? No, Nina.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Is it Nina?
Yeah, she creates a super nuke later.
Yeah, it's Nina. It's the one with the like semi curly hair, like the braids. Was it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
With the
yeah.
greenish hair?
yeah,
No,
that one.
she
Yeah,
had like
it's like
black she had blackish hair.
it's like black green. It's like in the anime, it's supposed to like if you look at pictures of her hair is
It's
kind of
like
green.
black, but
Yeah.
like green highlights, so it doesn't you don't lose the texture or
The
whatever.
tone, yeah.
Look, BH family, you know we don't do this, my guy.
Bigfollows.com. Hey.
Yay!
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I mean, I do want to be famous, but not like that.
Yeah. Then we
are
we
you
you know what we're gonna do? You know that's some spam right there. So we
Is it a
gonna
But
come up when we have
thank you for the
spam now?
engagement, BH Finley. If you are a real person and or chatbot. But
let me do this.
you got it.
Delete.
Banish him to the shadow realm.
Okay, I was in LA last week for work and I saw a Joey Wheeler Funko Pop. I was like, I should get this and send it to Jimmy.
Yes,
But
please. She's been banished by the shadow. He's been banished to the shadow.
Banished. Oh, yeah, did you dress like Joey Wheeler while you were in LA too?
okay, I thought I did, but then Ro made a comment. He's like, that's not really a Joey Wheeler outfit. And I said, I'm inspired by Joey Wheeler. It was an all white outfit. I didn't wear skinny jeans though, and then I wore like an acidy wash denim jacket over it.
Did you have an
Now,
accent?
did you wear some Nike? Did you wear some? I forget what Nikes they are, but those one colorful Nikes that have like the colors going around the front of the shoe. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
Dang it.
yeah.
I
See,
mean, I work for a fashion brand, so I got to tone it down a little bit.
well,
But
yeah, but like they sell them in nice colors.
they do. But if I buy any more shoes, my husband might kill me.
You'll be okay. He doesn't have
He'll
a
be
death
okay. Yeah,
note.
he doesn't have to know.
Yeah.
You can keep it at my apartment. It's cool.
I have to like switch on and off. Like I went through a shoe phase. Now I'm going through an action figure phase, which costs just as much. I just spent $160 on a Kakashi figure, so
Oh, you
I
would.
gotta pace it out.
You
Go
should
buy
just
a 3D printer and go make your
yeah,
own.
literally. You get a 3D
Like
printer and you
if
can
you're
just
gonna
start
do that, just go
painting and
buy a
making your
3D
own.
printer.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's just the quality of it. Like he
She's
also
saying she can't
asked
do good
me.
quality.
Uh, hearing that she's just not trying to spend. She's not trying to save up for a good 3D printer.
I just don't have time for that. That takes time. You guys know
You
I
don't
got
have to
like
sit
20
there and
other
stare
side
at it.
hustles.
You don't have to sit there and stare at it.
Yeah,
You
you
just
can
set
literally
it, you go, and then
print
you
it.
walk away. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not gonna look as good.
All right. But yeah,
Anyway.
Code Geass, great anime. Storyline's great.
And,
Only gripe I
yeah.
think me and Faye have is probably the long limbs.
Yeah, and that's just any gripe I have
Yeah.
with Clamp in general, but their stories are usually pretty good.
Yeah, their stories are really good.
Alright.
So we're good with that. So we're
So you
moving on
got
to the
all right,
next one.
well, hold on.
So
One last thing
actually,
about
Oh
Code
wait, go
Geass,
ahead.
though.
okay.
One last thing about Code Geass. Have you watched R3?
Yes.
I don't think I have.
All right, damn. Because I watched like the first episode, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm ready for all this yet. And it was just coming out, so I was like, I'm gonna wait till this finishes, and then I'm gonna go back.
Yeah,
and
wait till it
watch
finishes and then watch it.
All right.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah. Are we ready?
Let's do
All
it.
right. So Trendy in the chat actually is the one that got me into this, but
Mhm.
Gantz, I can't remember if he got me into the manga first or was it the anime? It definitely wasn't the live action remake, but I I don't remember every single detail because this had so many different details within it, but I do like the storyline where it was based off of a game. Because I feel like in the 2000s this was one of the first ones that had come out since What was the one we talked about in our last stream? Why am I blanking? Main character's name was Tsubasa. Why am I blanking?
Dot hack?
Yes. This one was a lot darker though.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the darkest anime that I had ever watched at that time. And this was definitely like a grown-up anime, like adult anime. But I liked it. It was dark. I liked the game aspect. I liked the sci-fi in it because that was something that I don't remember watching a lot of in the late 2000s or even in the 2000s. But no complaints on my end.
I feel that. Yeah, no, Gantz, I like the artwork. Art style was really nice. I think that's what drew me into this anime.
Yeah, this is definitely like your style. You like the
Yeah.
more realistic.
Yeah, I like the more realistic and not like chibi. I'm gonna I can't.
The anime.
Yeah, like
Can you clip that? That's her new sound.
It's kind of like, yeah, this is like my favorite anime style, so it drew me in. I was like, yeah, I judge a book by its cover at this point. Like in this case, in an anime. So first you draw me in with the art style, and then you kept me for the story.
What is it? Definitely Gantz. If we're like talking about all-time favorite for teenage G Dub here, yeah, it's definitely Gantz. Like this was my
Okay.
favorite. This is my favorite teenage anime ever. It's it's violent, it's angsty. It talks about like camaraderie, just growing up to not be a dick. Like everything you need for a young teenage boy to get through life.
I mean, it's
But
true. If
definitely
you were a dick, you got popped right away. So
popped,
definitely learn
like
the hard way.
immediately. Like there was so much. There's just so much lessons to be learned from Gantz. I actually found out about Gantz through like the popping abridged scene that was happening during the time in the late 2000s on YouTube.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, and so I remember like I watched it there first, and I was like, "Yo, this is it's kind of lit." And so I actually started watching the whole show, and like I said, it's dope. I'm trying to think. Is the main character's name is not Kai, is it? Because I think it
It's
is.
K. It's K.
Or K. It's K.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Yeah.
K.
Yeah. Yeah. And then who's the other guy? Who's the?
Is it Kato?
I think so.
Masaru Kato.
Yeah.
Kato.
Like I said,
I think.
Kato. That's what it was. Yeah. Like this. From the premise of it alone, it's like even what Faye said about it's like everyone's in the game, but then like also too like they're dead, so which is like adds like the extra thing onto it. I feel like there's not much bad to say about Gantz. Maybe the ending is like the only thing. It's like the only gripe I would have, because it's a filler ending for one, and then two, they just like try to shoehorn some like some like what is it like some American like American politics shaming, which they should. Hey, don't get me wrong, America be doing some fucked up shit, but it's just the way they try to do it. It's just like, okay, all right, we get it. You took a college course in American history, and yeah, they're bad. We get it. America's bad.
It was like that one site that everybody like with the flashcards when they try to cheat on their book report. What's it called again?
Yeah.
Shit.
What?
Like they didn't want to read the books with like quick notes or something.
Jimmy, we should know. We used this to get through high school. What was it called?
Yeah, is the one
Yeah,
where no one
Spark
read?
Notes.
Yeah, Spark Notes.
Who
So
didn't use
they're
Spark
like,
Notes to get through high school?
yeah, so Gantz's ending was basically, hey, we got Spark Notes on American history. Let's do this. Let's read it real quick. And yeah, there we go.
Yeah. But also too, like I watched the Gantz movie on Netflix, and I remember like I was like thinking to myself like, oh, this might be garbage, but I put it on. I actually liked it. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty dope.
Really?
Not the live action, but like the CGI one.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the live action. I was like,
No, I haven't seen the live action one.
I want to see
and I
the
ain't gonna
live
lie,
action
like
one.
yeah,
I think I did watch it, but I don't know if I finished it. I feel like I started it and I was like, this is too weird, and I shut it off.
Yeah, no, the CGI one was actually pretty good. It's actually a good Gantz story. Yeah, there's nothing like I said. There's nothing really bad about Gantz except for like the ending. But even then, like in retrospect, like it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it was too much
You know?
good to like you know how normally like your cons will outweigh the pros, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
yeah, and
this
there's
one is like the
definitely
con is like, they didn't tip the
yeah,
scale that much.
like man, it didn't,
Really did.
it didn't, and like
So
also too like because you know how like some endings are like just so bad that they kind of do just ruin all the pros for a show.
yeah.
Yeah, and like nah, it wasn't like that. It's just like oh damn, wish they kind of did something different. But like
Right.
even when I think you like read the manga and like you look at other mediums of it, it still even makes sense in the end, because I feel like they all kind of have like a different ending, it kind of gives you this sense of like that I don't know, maybe like there is like just parallel worlds in Gantz, like what I'm saying, that none of them are really in their own world or contingency, even if like you think they are or not. I would say the only thing I would say about Gantz that I wish would have been in the anime that was in the manga was Bear. I wish Bear was in the anime. He's my favorite Gantz character.
If only. But
Only, if only.
they were like, yeah, nah, not today.
Coming soon for the remake.
Coming soon. All right. So we went through. So our consensus for Gantz is yes. Please watch it.
Yes.
Please put it
A+.
in your list. A+. Go
3
for
thumbs
it.
up.
Watch it. We like it here. And if you don't like it, you can always come back and let us know and be like, yo, you know what? You recommended this anime. It was trash. And then you tell us why. And then one of us will probably
And then
fight you.
Jimmy will probably attack
Yeah,
you.
and then we'll go to like a spice level 3, and then it'll be Jimmy rant,
nerd.
and be like, let me tell you why you're wrong. Like that's gonna happen, and I guess that could be a segment for next time. But I guess we've gone through like the mainstream anime, so I guess we're going through honorable mentions at this point, right?
Yeah. We hit the heavy hitters, so
We hit
Good,
the heavy
good
hitters.
heavy hitters though. Except for like Naruto. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Fuck Naruto.
Like it's just the clout. It's the clout now that be carrying that. You know what I'm saying? It's like how can I say it? It's like well, it's just like really overrated, but you can't really tell. You can't say it's overrated because it's like, but what about all the things done? It's like, yeah. You're right. Whatever. I'm just being a hater. That's how I feel about Naruto.
I guess at this point we're just gonna choose from the list as we keep cycling through, right?
Yeah, nice.
yeah.
So-
Maybe we just spend a couple minutes because there's a lot.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. So
Mhm.
I guess let me just choose one.
And if
we're-
anyone in the chat has any animes from the 2006 2011 range,
let us know.
just
We'll
drop
talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get it.
All right.
Get
so,
it up.
So mine, I think it's me next, right? Is it me?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's Hikaru no Go. The only reason why I love this is because one, my hair was like that. My inspiration.
Literally.
Literally. I had that exact
Oh
hairstyle.
yeah, it was
Literally.
Wow.
This is my hair. I
Literally.
still dye my hair, my bangs sometimes. This was in before everybody decided to dye. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm that asshole. Like, yeah, I did this before all y'all. But this anime, I wanted to play Go and didn't understand it. It was in Shonen Jump Weekly. I was just reading it. It was great. Except if you watch it in dub, they say Japanese really strange in the dub. So if you want some laughs, I would watch Hikaru no Go in dub form, because they go like this. They'd be like itadakimasu, and I'm like, oh no, don't do that. That's not what we wanted. And I'm like, that's like one of the only Japanese words that they keep saying. They'd be like itadakimasu. I'm like, oh no. Robert's.
It's just translate the whole thing at that point.
Yeah,
Just don't.
Yeah, like thanks for the food. Thanks. It'd be like itadakimasu. I'm like, why we gotta put an emphasis on the.
He didn't say that yesterday. I wish he said it yesterday.
If only, like, you gotta remind him and be like, hey, Hikaru no Go, and he'll be like itadakimasu.
Yeah, tell him next time he comes eat at my house.
He'll say it when he remembers it, when I talk about like
What was the
worst
show
dubs.
about?
It was
a game.
It was
board
a game. Yeah, a board game. Basically they're playing Go. The spirit is he's still alive, and Hikaru finds like the spirit board, like the board, like an old board or something. The ghost is in the board, and he's like, what? I'm gonna possess this kid because this kid is gonna let me have the greatest match of Go in my life, is basically it. It's basically it.
Wait, that ghost
the
in the
premise.
background.
Yeah,
That ghost in the background is a
the
man
pretty guy in the background. Yeah, it's
with a
basically
book
it.
on his head.
Yeah, no, that's a fan. That's a fan.
Okay, all
That's a
right.
fan. He's
All right.
watch it for some laughs. I would do that. So yeah,
You
Hikaru
talked
no
him
Go
up.
from me, great. Watch it for laughs.
I liked it.
Wonderful. And also,
All
if
right,
you want to
Jimmy.
see me being a teenager with blonde bangs, that's me. I'm Hikaru.
All right. I just so I would guess. Let's see. Darker Than Black was
Ooh.
definitely my jam. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, shouts out, but also too, yet again, shouts out to motherfucking Netflix. Back when you used to like, have parties with your friends and y'all could like all watch stuff together on Netflix on an Xbox Live party. It was lit. And like Darker Than Black, they had so many good like animes on there, and Darker Than Black was definitely one of them. Um yeah, I mean, have y'all seen it?
Yes.
Yes, like just the premise of it was dope. Just like I don't know, I didn't even think it was like really a shonen anime. Like it was something like I don't know. I feel like I hadn't seen at that time where it's like especially coming from like a main character and like a story, it was always kind of shrouded in mystery, but then like enough action to always just keep you coming back. Like always wanted to see what like a little piece could be revealed here and there. Um, even the characters, like it was just dope, and like even the sequel series was even like if not just as good or a little bit better than the first one in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good show for me. I think it's actually back on Netflix. So, if you haven't seen it, please go do. It's literally a classic in my opinion at this point.
I'll have to put it on my list. I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should watch
No,
it.
Faye, you would definitely like this one.
Yeah,
This
you'll
is
like this
this
one.
is something. Yeah, this is something you up your alley.
Like I had a phase where I would like make those like weird masks and put it over my face. Is because of this anime. And also one of that time I was really into J-Rock, and Cafe actually did the second opening for that anime, Kakusei Heroism, and I was really into that. So once I heard that song, I was like, wait, they said this is an anime opening, and I just opened it. I'm like, oh shit, let me watch this, and it was badass. So
You remember you telling me that though, because we went through the J-Rock phase together.
yes,
I remember that.
I was like, yo, listen
Y'all
to
were
this. It's an anime
y'all
opening.
was some real weebs.
Yo, calm the fuck down.
No, those were two separate things. I don't know anybody else that listens to J-Rock, honestly.
Well, yeah, because all the kids like the K-pop nowadays.
Yo, man, why I feel attacked?
Yeah. But actually, quick side note, because I totally forgot to mention this during the Gantz section. You reminded me when you just brought it up. Yo, Gantz's opening theme song, I literally have that still on my playlist to this day. I hope y'all know that.
Yeah,
Same.
it is
like,
good.
Slaps.
Anime at this time had really good openings. Like,
Yeah,
really good
all of
openings,
the
like-
2000s animes had great openings.
I still
I
listen to
wouldn't say
most
all.
of them.
I would say definitely like
But
90.
a good majority.
Good
Yeah,
majority.
98%.
Yeah.
Because there are definitely some that like they were hot butt cheeks. But I feel like today they just be so uninspired with anime openings. Like I don't know. They're very
Yeah, it's definitely
skippable.
hit or miss now, where it's like y'all didn't even try.
Yeah.
Y'all
Or
didn't even
maybe
try.
it costs too much to license it. I don't know, but
Or
Even-
maybe we're just not
even-
like seeing it. Like, like majority of the animes I've been watching is like who's been doing it? Uberworld's been doing a lot of openings now.
they have been doing a lot.
Yeah, they do a lot. But because their openings are fucking fire.
They
So-
are really good.
The main openings, like I feel like the only openings I've been like really good, like in my opinion, have been good are mainly just all the JoJo openings. To be honest, every JoJo opening to me is a hitter. You know what I'm saying? Even their ending songs are out of this world. Like
Mhm.
that are like all new animes. Like JoJo's is the only one I feel like I can actually stick around and listen to from start and finish. You know what I'm saying? I will sit around and listen to the credits. Like
Yeah, the only one out right now that I like is Black Clover. I don't really like any of the other animes opening and endings, but their soundtracks are really good.
I'm still waiting for the Shaman King dub to come back and bring back that classic.
Yeah, it's just gonna let you down. I skip every time, just like I just can't do
You know
it.
what I'm saying? I want the dub just to have its own opening theme song.
True.
Yeah, we need to do that.
All right.
Darker Than Black. Yes, it's a thumbs up from 2 out of 3 because one of the 3 hasn't watched it.
After she watches
Alright.
it, she'll give it a
After she
thumbs up.
watches it, she's gonna give us a thumbs up. But
I
yes,
like read it. I would definitely. I'm gonna probably start watching that like next weekend.
recommended by the Weeberry. So, say you next.
Okay, this might be a surprise, but bo-bobo-bo-bobo.
Hey, yo, pull up. We need to
This
have
is
like
the dumbest anime, but it's so fucking funny.
Yo, when
It's just wild.
yeah,
yes, yes.
yes.
You know, have you a
So
couple.
I swear. Okay, so the last Weeby Wednesday we put up, I tried to put in some fight scenes because it was still like the trendy TikTok song where like every time the beat drops, like somebody's getting popped. And I wanted to put a scene from here, but there actually wasn't any fighting scenes. And I swear I remember there being fighting scenes, but I guess it was just more of like them doing dumb shit. Like the little sun in the background like got
Yeah,
popped a lot, but it wasn't like an action scene. But this was funny and I like the game. I don't know. This was just a really lighthearted one. Like you don't
it's a
have
good
to
one.
you didn't have to like dive too deep into it. It was pretty good.
Nah, you can literally probably watch almost any episode and it'll just keep you
Yeah.
indefinitely. You didn't really have to understand it. You're just like, yeah.
You won't understand it even if you watch every episode, honestly. So
But like I don't know, I feel like that's what like good also too, especially like at that time because there was just like a lot of like serious moody boy animes out, and like you just see this man with his blonde ass afro come through with these nose hairs wilding out. I remember like my what was it? One of our friends. He would like he'd always used to say that he was the pasta prima donna, and I was like, where did you get that from? He's like, bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. And like it's just funny. It's just overall even like I said, I don't know, everything they did was just hilarious. This is definitely one where you can just like sit down today with a few couple jazz cigarettes and have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Literally just eat some popcorn, you're bored, and you just want to have some lighthearted laughs. Let's watch this.
Bo, bo, bo.
Bo 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 bo. Recommended by the Weeberry.
And
Without a doubt.
you gotta say the whole name.
Bo 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 bo. Oh man, I added
no, you add an extra one.
Oh shit, is okay. Bo 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 bo.
Perfect.
Perfect. Ooh,
All right, I think it's you.
It's me again.
It's you.
Jesus, y'all know that I wasn't even looking at what the fuck I should have been watching. I'm like, what am I gonna talk about? And it's gonna be Helsing because
Ooh, good one.
Helsing
Oh yeah.
was great. 1, art style pulled me in. 2, a lot of blood, lots of blood. It was great. I loved it. I have no gripe. Y'all probably have gripe. I don't have gripe.
Because I watched Hellsing, another vampire anime. That's why I think that's why I didn't watch Blood Plus because I watched Hellsing.
See now this is where me and Faye trade spots because I didn't watch Helsing because I watched Blood Plus.
And you know what? I'm not gonna attack you for it because I feel you. Like there were way too many.
There was
There's
so many.
So much goddamn vampire anime.
1, Jimmy, you're probably gonna love the artwork. Artwork is fucking badass. Like if you look
the artwork is more of like what you would watch.
Here's a question I have for you: Is this Hellsing or is this Hellsing Ultimate?
It was Hellsing.
Okay, so I've seen Hellsing Ultimate.
No, Hellsing.
Yeah, I've never seen Hellsing. I've only seen Hellsing Ultimate.
Yeah.
And so I like Hellsing Ultimate. The art style is pretty good. So if it's like in the same vein, you know,
yeah,
or like
it is just amazing in general. Like everything about it.
Mm,
Even if you wanted to just not watch the anime and just read the manga, you'd probably get like the same exact fucking feel from it. That's like how insane the characters get. The artwork is just fucking great. The characters are like, you're like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? Oh, what? This doesn't make sense. Oh shit. Like that's probably the feels that you'll get from watching Hellsing. So I'm just gonna let you know. So I'm done.
All right, let's move this train along. Jimmy, you're up.
So definitely let's see here. Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon. I feel like Black Lagoon just doesn't get talked about enough anymore than it should. Like, than it used to. Like Black Lagoon when it first came out was everywhere. I felt like, I don't feel like, of course you go to many cons and see people cosplaying that as Remy from Black Lagoon, but they thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Because also too, you couldn't carry around fake guns. But I feel like for a female protagonist, I don't know why she's on top of a lot more people's lists. You know what I'm saying? She was a badass.
She
Really
is
didn't care.
badass.
Um, Overall, like the show, I felt like it was more like what was it? Intense cowboy bebop in the sea, but without the bebop and just more cowboy rootin' tootin' and shooting.
Oh, you want to hear something controversial that'll really I won't make it too spicy, but this is probably what One Piece wants to be. That's all I'm gonna say. And
big
done.
facts. Big facts.
That's all. I'm done.
Big
Go
facts.
ahead.
And art style. Yeah. Yeah, I went there, and I'm done too because I'm about to start going off on One Piece.
Yeah,
so,
let's not. We're gonna derail it. Okay.
Kai,
So,
what do you have to say about
okay. Faye, did you choose one? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm next.
Kai, did you not watch Black Lagoon?
I watched it. No, I watched it. No, yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought we were moving on.
She's like, oh no.
I was trying to like. We ordered DoorDash, so I'm trying to like watch the driver.
Okay. My next one. I guess I'm going with the really easy ones today for some reason. I guess it's the mood, but Shin-chan.
Oh, yo.
I still have the
W in the chat.
DVD that Jimmy got for me back in high school. We used to call each other when this came on Adult Swim, and watch it together at night. It was just so funny. Another lighthearted one with all the other deep vampire, bloody, gory, sci-fi, angsty animes going on. Just another funny one. Actually, we went to Singapore like a year and a half ago, and they had this on the plane, and this was all I watched.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I was like cracking up, but then I was also like getting paranoid that other people were going to be looking at my screen like, what the fuck is she watching? Because his little penis is out like all the time.
Ass dance, ass dance, ass dance.
But it's just a good one. It's funny. If you're into perverted animes, this is
Also,
perverted
super
in a
fan.
funny way, not like,
Also,
not like Hisoka perverted.
yeah, also too, like, if you're just into like, if you wanted to see what a good dub looks like, a good localized dub, Shin-chan's the only way to go.
Yeah, the
Like,
dub was good.
it still holds up. I still, like I said, I still just remember being up watching this and then going to school the next day, like sitting there talking about it, like it's like just saying the same jokes. It's like it was like a funny show. It was just so funny, and it's like Faye said, like after sitting there watching moody vampire men and strong boy teens trying to get stronger, it's like 130 rolls around and all of a sudden you just hear shin shin, and you just see this young man start talking about his penis and his ass. And it was great. It was great. It was so lighthearted.
All right. Chin-chan.
Shin-chan.
Chin-chan. All right. I was about to play the noise just to play it, but then I forgot how loud that shit was. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna scare
No, do
anyone.
it. No, you have to do it.
Okay.
We haven't done it yet.
Oh.
Everybody be careful.
Yeah, so I played it. Okay, there we go. We're gonna remute that. Just so I don't accidentally hit it again and it just like keeps looping and I'll be like, oh no. So, it's my turn, right? Oh
Yes.
no. Oh no. Kai's always confused what the fuck she's gonna choose. I'm gonna choose this one because it's the last one and it's Zoids. Chaotic Century.
Hey.
That is my shit. One. Shout out to Teresa. If she ever watches the stream or any clips in the future, I remember her being obsessed with Zeke, the dinosaur in the back. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I love Zeke. And I'm like, oh no. But no, this Zoids is great. Any rendition of Zoids that I've watched is wonderful.
They all hit.
They all hit. They hit you like you need a hit. And one, give me a second. I'm going to continue this thought. Guys, take this. I got to get my food. 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Zoids though, literally just nothing but a straight hitter. And like she said, all renditions of it are hitters. Like, I remember, I don't know, I'm just again, as a kid growing up, I was really big into mecha animes. Or not even mecha animes. I just like giant robots, whether it be giant robot people, giant robot animals. I don't know, giant robots just seem to bang. And Zoids had the giant robots and also just the good story. Definitely for like I think I was even a little bit younger, probably like on the cusp of like 13, 14. They really like drove home like some certain points that like at that time as a kid you would think are like, over your head, but like nah, it made sense. It just made sense, and like they had to make sense, like, or had it make sense for you, like, oh yeah, maybe poor war torn kids should get a better life. You're like, oh wow, thanks,
Yeah, this one
Zoid.
was definitely deeper than other mecha animes out. And I just
Mhm.
like that the mechas were based off of animals because that was different than just
Right? Kind of made it
robots that
more.
looked really cool. I mean, they look
Humanoid
really cool too, but it's just different.
or like humanoid mechas, like
Yeah.
Gundams and shit.
Yeah.
Love Gundams. But yeah,
Yeah, I still love all of them, but it
still love
was
all of
nice
'em.
that they found a way to like
Are they still
distance
doing?
themselves.
Is there like a new Zoids
I
out?
think
Does
there
anyone
There
know?
is. Yeah,
is
there is.
because
I'll have to go watch that.
I have a bunch of boys in my family and all of the kids in that age group still love Zoids, and I had to go look like is it the
Nice.
same one or is it a different one?
I think
But
it was Zoids Wild, right? I
yeah,
think
it's a different one.
yeah.
But I was like, yes,
Because
these kids are
I'm
finally
pretty
growing
sure I
up.
had the blue Zoids in this picture when I was growing up.
Oh yeah. Like the Zoids rendition that I like. I love this one. And then I like the one after that. That was I think Zoids New Century. I think that was the one with BitCloud, or I think his name
Yeah,
was
wasn't the
BitCloud.
guy? Is it the blonde haired dude with the
Yeah,
red
yeah,
jacket?
yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah. That one hit. That was the best one.
that hit so hard. That was great. I think it was New Century. I don't remember. Yeah, it's New Century. So every rendition of what's his Liger Zero fucking popping out. I was like, yeah, go Liger, go Jaeger. Yeah, this is great. This is wonderful. He gonna slash. This is top tier. Top
Top
tier.
tier.
Zoids. I don't care if anybody don't like the storyline. For the pure fact of the Zoids. Like if you had a
Yeah.
Zoids figure, I had
He was
mad
doing
respect
it.
for you. Yeah.
He was doing it. If you had a Zoids figure, you're literally like just a good person all around. Generally, like, you know what I'm
You
saying. Like you
genuinely
let
like anime. You
facts.
genuinely like anime. Like nowadays, Zoids figures are so hard to find, and I'm saying this because I love building figures. I literally went to an anime convention, and I guess like someone told the seller that the Zoids figure was really rare and no one could find it. So throughout the weekend, he kept increasing the price. So typically at anime conventions, they lower the price by Sunday, for discounts. But like literally, it was like, oh yeah, it's like $150, and the next thing I know, I saw it at $550. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
$550.
Yeah.
rude. That's just straight up
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
rude.
it was
That's
scalping
that's
at
how
the
you getting
ass.
robbed in the
Yeah,
parking lot later on, though.
that was me. Like
Yeah, let me follow your ass out and watch you load
You
your
know what I'm
car.
saying? I'm
load
sitting there
load
with
that truck.
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a smile and then turn around, go to the elevator, and put that black ski mask on without missing a beat.
Yeah, he was increasing it. Like every time I seen it, and I was like, man, I'm debating on just buying it. And my broke ass was like, nah, I'm gonna take my chances and try to find it and find a community to be like, hey, I found Zoid figures, let's buy it. Because back in the day, I had a Berserk Fury figure, and
Ooh.
I bought him at Kmart.
I know they used to have really good stuff at Kmart
Yeah, and then Kmart died.
and JC Penney Outlet. That's where I got
RIP.
my Yu Yu Hakusho action figures.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
Also RIP.
Rest in peace. But yeah, Zoids, greatest anime. Go ahead, watch it. Watch all renditions. Like you watch Zoids, New Chaotic Century, New Century. I haven't seen Fusers, and I haven't seen Zoid Genesis. So I still need to catch up on
I
that.
think Zoid Genesis is what all the kids in my family have been watching.
Alright.
So I need to watch that.
Okay, I understood. So as long as Liger Zero's in it, I'm okay.
I like this.
All right, Jimmy, back to you.
All right, so I'm definitely about to pull one out from the old Netflix vault, but Speed Grapher. All right, I don't know if anyone's. Have y'all seen it?
I have not.
Wow, you need to go ahead and like fix that today, low key. Not even like, don't even talk to your husband. Just go put on Speed Grapher immediately. Because when you talk about an anime that literally has twists and turns, action, everything. It's basically low key like Eyes Wide Shut, the anime, but also too with a photographer. And I don't want to spoil it what happens with the photographer, but like you gotta just watch it. If you like photography, if you like to take pictures, watch Speedgrapher. You know what I'm saying? It's if you like if you just like you like mystery and then just intrigue and then just like what is it? Wealthy elites doing? Do you think they're just doing some weird shit? Watch Speedgrapher. It checks off so many boxes and scratches so many itches that you didn't even know you had until you're just like, wow, that was already 26 episodes. Where I need some more. Where's the other 26? It's definitely a hitter.
So,
Kai, ever seen Speedgrapher?
yes, I've seen it, and I definitely recommend this anime. Totally. Like, if you need something to watch, I would watch this.
Yeah, it's literally like the fact that I feel like a lot of people don't even talk about it more is very telling as well, because I feel like they just need to give this its due. Like Speedgrapher,
You gotta give it a chance. Like, some
yeah,
people
it's
get turned off
definitely
by like art styles and stuff, and this one grabbed me. Art style, I liked it, and it just kept me. Story kept me. Characters kept me. There wasn't really anything that I tried to what he's investigating a secret fetish club.
yeah, it's like yeah,
Like you're just going through this and you're just going through the motions with it, and it takes you for a ride. It really does.
yeah. It goes from like or at least like 30 miles per hour to like 237 miles per hour in like a matter of 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's why
I'm
it's
surprised I
called
haven't even heard of it, especially considering it has photography in
It
it.
came out like around the time that there was a lot of like heavy hitter animes coming out, I believe.
Mm.
Again, like I said, thanks to early
Overshadowed.
Netflix. Yeah, thanks to early Netflix. That's the only reason why I've seen this.
But yeah, Speedgrapher. Watch it, put it on your list. Next one. Faye.
All right. Mine is Eureka 7. I know it's another robot anime,
Yeah,
but
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I like the style of it.
For
I
that
thought
love.
they made everyone look really cool. I honestly don't remember a ton of a storyline because I feel like I was pretty young when I watched it, but I do remember it just being really pretty compared to a lot of the other mecha animes out. Or it wasn't as like,
Angsty.
oh my God. Yeah.
It didn't give you that vibe of angstiness. Like when you first hit it was like kind of like, okay, there's this problem, there's this issue, we're gonna try to solve it. The main character wasn't as annoying as most main characters are. I can't remember his name.
I just remember liking the girl a lot. And I
Miles.
usually, yeah, I just don't remember usually liking the female lead characters in most animes.
Was it Fenton or Quentin?
Renton.
Renton. Okay.
Renton. It's Renton.
Yeah, I don't even remember the name. I just remember liking the drawing style. Because even like the fight scenes were really pretty for some reason. I was like, ooh, like they chose really pretty colors for this. That's literally all I remember.
Yo, I'm looking up the characters right now, and I forgot like one of the characters' name is Dominic. I was like, huh?
Nice.
I was like,
Who
what?
was their
You're
leader?
the only one with an American name.
Holland?
Who
You
was
talking
their
about Holland?
silver hair leader?
Wasn't it Holland, the old guy?
Was it Holland?
Yeah, it was Holland Novak.
Why do I feel like they call him Dutch for no reason? All right.
Dutch?
Dutch. No, like, I remember seeing this, and I was like, what, Eureka? And they're like, no, it's Eureka. I was like, what? Eureka?
It's Eureka.
Eureka 7.
This is like the same argument we had yesterday over Attack on Titan and their names being it's Reiner.
Reiner. Okay. Well,
You gotta say it right.
Reiner.
You gotta say it right. Donald, if you're here, I got your back.
Reiner. Okay. It's a German name, so say it right.
Jimmy, what's the proper way to say it?
Reiner.
Yeah.
Reiner.
It's still not how they say it in the anime. Just saying.
I mean, look, they can barely say Bertolt, right?
Yo, man, I can't say that at all. I don't even try.
Bertolt?
Yeah, I can't say it.
It's not even hard.
No, because my happy ass bear hold. Shit.
But yeah, back to what you
Anyway.
said. It's definitely, like I said, it's like Faye said, it's very out of out of all of the mecha animes, especially at that time, especially like nowadays, because I don't care when they say they don't make good mechas like they used to. It was like literally just taking a bite out of a fresh orange juice, or not fresh orange juice, a fresh orange, and then somehow like on a clear day, everything just felt bright in the show. Like their fight scenes felt bright. Even like what are those little things they would like? Because they like what was it? They surf from the air or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it just felt like just fresh. I don't know how's the best way to say
it
it.
was
Even in
just
their darkest
different.
scenes, yeah, even in their
It was
darkest
a
scenes,
hoverboarder or
yeah,
something.
it's
Yeah.
like they're skating and shit. But like
Yeah.
their darkest scenes seem bright. Like it was. I was like, oh shit. I was like, this is a happy kind of anime.
Have you ever watched the second series?
No.
No.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I actually watched it a couple years ago, like probably in 2016. They came out with the like Yuriki 7 like part 2 or whatever, where it's like them in the future and it's like a yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but just watch it.
Is it? It's good though.
Yeah, it's actually good. It's
Oh,
actually good. I was
okay.
actually surprised because to be honest, I didn't like Urareka. I didn't like her. I thought she was a little like
Clueless.
not not clueless, but just special is the best way to say it.
Well, I mean, like she was
She,
like.
she definitely grew on me by like near the end, but like for majority of that show, yeah, I was just not vibing with her at all. But then like I said, like near the end, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then like in the second series, I was like, oh, all right, well, you know what?
There she goes.
I'm glad
Her,
I
her
glad I
character
gave her a
development
chance.
came up. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like
By like
I think
by
wasn't
like
the
thousands
antagonist
of
girl named like Anemone?
An enemy, yeah.
an enemy,
Anemone.
an enemy,
How do you say it right?
Anemone.
Anemone. And
anemone,
what?
anemone.
Anemone.
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, Will's saying it in the background. Anemone.
Anemone. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So
you
back
hear
to
that? He's
you.
sassing me.
All right. Do we want to do one more round?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. Let's do
'Cause
one more round.
there's one I have to talk about. There is one I have to actually.
Okay. So then let's make sure this last round, it's like your do or die.
Okay. Since you know which one you're talking about, go ahead, do it, Jamie. We just go out of order real quick.
Razafon.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Which one did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were gonna talk about ghost stories.
Well, yeah, but no, I have to do personally. For
Okay.
personal reasons, I have to do Razafon.
For personal reasons. All
For
right.
personal reasons, I have to do Razafon. Razafon, another mecha anime. Uh, hey, running theme here. You can tell either we used to watch.
Clearly, we
manga.
all love mecha animes.
Yeah, and also too at that time there was just so much, and it was so good that like I'm always like flabbergasted and kind of disgusted when people tell me they don't like mechas. I'm like, because you were probably just watching Gundam, but like not like but like 70s Gundam where it just made no sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if you watch Razafon, which is literally like The Matrix, but with mechas, then like you'd have a good time. Um, Razafon was so good. I even tried to make my own abridged series for this specific anime, and you still might be able to find a clip of my first little try when I did it. I I actually had Faye actually make the what is it, the cover, like the picture for it, like the
Yeah.
actual title card. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Razafon is.
Did you even keep that?
I have it. I still got it. I still got it.
What?
Yeah, I still got it.
Wait, you have
On
to
my-
send me a picture of it. I have
on
to
my
have
mom's
that
computer.
again.
It's on my mom's computer.
Oh my god, I have to go to your mom's house. She might not even remember me.
Maybe you just pull up and say, "Oh, Jimmy's friend."
I'm gonna go pop by and see Kai and then roll over to her house.
Oh goodness, yeah, she'll love it.
Be wonderful.
But yeah, Razafon. If you have not watched it, and if you like, you don't have to like giant robots, but if you just like The Matrix, you will love Razafon. Like point blank, simple. It's like a way less moodier, like way just less like I gotta say. I want to say like it just like basically think of like Neon Genesis Evangelion, but like make it like just take out like so much crying because I feel like just Shinji from Neon Genesis Evangelion, he's just
Yep.
so
There was a lot of
bitch-made.
crying.
He's so
Yeah.
bitch made. He literally just word like all I can think about is just bitch made. And like Razafon, like the dude in that, he's like a non bitch made Shinji, and it works. It literally just works. You're like, wow, cool. Like this dude can stand up to his parents. Like he can actually just do what he wants. He like he might not know all the things, but he can at least make a decision without going, oh my. It's like, Shinji, shut the fuck up. But like, yeah, Razvan, do it, please. 2
And the
thumbs up.
most beautiful mecha ever. Like, this is probably what Optimus Prime wanted to be.
Yes.
Like, so beautiful.
We're gonna throw Transformers in there. We're gonna throw them under the bus real quick. You could have been this.
You could have been this.
But you
Literally could've been
wasn't.
that.
You wasn't.
It was less like angsty teenager vibes, which is why I liked it a little bit more. And it's just, the drawing was really, really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It was less like, I mean, again, that's probably why I like Eureka 7 too, but it was less of like the very robot-y robots. Like, it was less sci-fi looking and more about the style. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the wings are what sold me.
Chef's kiss, literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, like, he was in his bag when he drew that robot.
All right.
Yeah,
Who's
so
next?
Do you know what you're going to talk about?
No,
I
no,
know
go
what
for it.
mine is.
Go for it.
Okay. I know I already kind of bashed Clamp, so I'm going to bash him again when I do this one, but Tsubasa Chronicles. I, again, went through a huge obsession phase with Clamp because it was so pretty,
Yes.
but it's just the long fucking limbs. Like, even looking at this, I'm like, why?
Oh,
It's just the art
those are
style,
some
man.
long.
Look
Yeah,
at his
look.
arms.
Look at my man's leg on the right.
I know. Sharon's fucking leg. Oh no, it's what's his name? Fuck. What's his
What's
name?
the show about? I've never
I
watched
thought
it.
that
so
is Shaoran.
Sharon's on the left.
Yeah, on the left.
Yes. In the
Oh,
middle.
who are you
is,
you're talking about the one in the middle with the long,
Yeah,
like,
I can't remember his name.
oh,
It
yeah, I don't.
this was basically like Sakura, she's the princess, Sharon's like a knight or whatever the fuck, and you had to go collect the wing fragments to kind of like restore her because she's like basically a half dead shell, like, you know.
Yeah, it was like archaeology.
Yeah,
based.
it was great. Like they cross into other Clamp stuff, so they'll cross into another one that's on here. It was just like XX Holic, but they do cross into other Clamp stories as they're traveling, like different types of I think not like, I guess, story universes, like different.
Yeah, like all the
Clamp movies,
other series they had,
Mhm.
because
Because her
I can't remember.
the
Did they?
wings exist in like in other stories once it broke apart from her. So basically, like, her heart pieces, and he's trying to save her.
Yeah, it was just so beautiful.
Oh yeah, like Clamp's artwork is great. It's just these long ass limbs.
Yeah, once you get over it, you're like,
long
they're
limbs
just,
are kind of egregious.
they are. They are.
I mean, like,
egregious.
if I'm gonna flash right here, like XX Holic, it's on the screen now. Like, look how long them legs is. Like, see that?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much like Card Captor Sakura grown up.
Yes,
That's the reason why I watched it, because
it's
that
a
is
sequel
basically
that everybody wanted.
Yeah. I mean, it literally is. Like, she is the main character, and
Mhm.
he is also what's his face grown up.
Yeah.
Tsubaka Chronicles.
Tsubaka.
Yeah.
But I also
Tsubasa.
never watched XX Holic either. What was that about?
That one was about ghosts, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I like that one too. Again, I went through a huge Clamp phase.
Yeah, like the main character, I think he could see ghosts, and he went into. I think he didn't want to see him anymore, and he went into like this tea shop, and she's there, chilling. Yeah.
Yeah, again, I love anything with ghosts and spiritual world, so
Yeah, Clamp was really good at that. Like I said, art style, the limbs, like, be more proportionate. Card Capture Sakura was more proportionate than this.
it was. But when you think about it, like,
No,
that
her
was
legs were
their
long still, too.
style,
Yeah.
so it's like, it is kind of cool that they have their own style where you can just look at it and you know exactly who it is.
Mhm.
Like, that's the level I want to get to one day, where I draw and everyone knows.
This is what
Faye drew
people
that.
Photoshop themselves as. They have small head, long ass limbs.
No, big head,
No,
long ass limbs.
No, yeah. Have you seen the one where people are actually photoshopping their heads smaller?
Oh, this is like
Oh
a real
wow.
thing?
Yeah, they actually do, and we will talk about that offline. I will send you pictures.
I'm scared. Don't send it to
I
me.
can't. Yeah, I'm
I'm
totally sending you the
terrified.
chat.
All right, what is your heavy
Mine,
hitter for this last
luckily,
round?
luckily you chose
Luckily,
Tsubasa because I was like, man, I'm fucking confused. I don't know who the fuck to choose. It's so hard. So I was flipping between two, but I have to mention this one because we have already mentioned the other counterparts. It's Trinity Blood because
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
See, I wanted to do that
hey.
one, but then I was like,
no,
yeah.
we have to mention Trinity Blood in here. One, artwork amazing, without a doubt. Like you
Facts.
have, once you watch it, you're like, oh shit. Two, sometimes the storyline can get a little muddied. I ain't gonna lie. It could, like, it could be better in some areas and aspects, but the artwork and the styles of all the fights and everything kept me going because I needed to see him transform into the vampire, and if he was gonna kill you, wonderful. I have hardly any gripe about this anime. What about you two?
This was my favorite vampire anime.
Um,
Oh,
definitely Trinity Blood. I would say Trinity Blood taught me a valuable lesson in anime is that sometimes studios aren't going to give you the second part, and you're going to have to go read the manga.
Yes.
yep.
And like that's
That's
definitely what
exactly
Trinity Blood
why I
taught me.
read the manga because I was like,
You know,
oh, okay, well,
because when that man would turn into that vampire and start fucking shit up, and then like they got to that climax of that battle, I was like, yo, this is about to be dope. And
And
here
then
we
they never
are
gave it to you.
over almost 16 years later, and I'm just like, well, that'd been nice to see animated, but no, no. But
Yeah,
again,
I
what
think
they
they
have
lost
already
funding.
there, yeah.
I don't know how though because they
Nah,
finished the manga.
They finished the manga, but or they wanted you to kind of go buy the manga.
yeah,
Is
that's the
yeah.
thing about yeah, that's what they said. That's what I learned is that the fact that like there are some animes that they don't finish animes on purpose because literally they want you to go buy the manga. If the manga finishes, there's a good chance we can even see this with this past we can see this with this past incarnation with what was that thing? Promise Neverland. If the
Mhm.
manga finishes before the anime is even done, oh yeah, they don't care no more. They're about to just they don't care. They'd rather save the money and have you just go buy the manga.
Yeah.
And luckily they didn't do that to Trinity Blade. But yeah, the 13 was it 13 episodes?
It's 24. 24
24?
episodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
even better. Yeah. Go watch those.
So
If you haven't seen
solid,
it,
yeah.
yeah, so solid. So solid. Just so solid. Like I said,
Artwork
just
will
the
take you if you
animation,
really like
artwork,
artwork. Like this is like the art style that I
characters.
aspire to draw like. Is this?
Out of all the vampire boys, the priest is probably my favorite vampire boy. You know, because he's just yeah, he's a vampire, but he's just not like a dick or a weirdo,
Yeah,
if that
Yeah.
makes
he's not
sense.
like
Like,
He didn't
yeah.
have like weird quirks like other ones
yeah,
did.
he just loved Jesus and like wanted to make sure
He wanted to
people
be
were safe.
normal in some aspect.
Yeah, and also too, he's gonna suck your blood and like become a huge giant beast and like hit you with a cross. It was dope.
I mean, he had the gun with the cross. Like that was kind
That's
of
what I'm saying, yeah,
badass.
dope.
Yo man, I liked how like when he transformed into like the vampire part of him, like his hair just like flies up. Like
Yeah,
almost
Yeah.
like instantaneously, like where'd the hair tie go?
It
Just
just
worth it.
it just
It's
bounces off.
non-existent, and then when he changes back, the hair ties magically back, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Comes right back.
Yeah, like how do I get that ability where I don't lose my hair ties? It just comes back.
Exactly. Like how does this happen? Like I like to drive with my windows down and my hair flying, but then I look back and I'm like, oh no, this is not what I want to look like. I want his
Oh
hairstyle. Oh no, this is not
no,
okay.
not this hairstyle.
Not this. But yeah, Trinity Blood, 100% recommended by the Weebery. We totally
Three
love
thumbs
this.
up again.
3 thumbs up again.
See, isn't that hard to say?
Yes. 3
You want to
thumbs
say 3 thumbs up, but it's
3 dummies up. There we go.
3
Thumbs up.
thumbs up. It's
Three of
so
them.
hard to say.
All right. I know we said that was the last round,
No,
but we
go
gotta
ahead.
talk about it.
Go
I
ahead.
wouldn't feel right if we ended this and we didn't talk about it.
Go for it.
Ghost stories.
See, I knew you weren't gonna just end it without talking about
Yeah,
it.
of course. Like, what am I, a psychopath? What am I, Light Yagami from Death Note? But anyway, ghost stories. if you've actually watched the Japanese dub of Ghost Stories, good for you. High five. You're awesome. Um, but you're also a nerd because you don't understand. You're missing out on the beauty of what I call localization, and also at that time of really just like the internet wasn't a thing, and so you could just do what the fuck you wanted with these Japanese properties. And Ghost Stories is a big example of that. Dubbed by the same people who dubbed Shinshan, I think that like those people thought they could do. I think they just had like the same liberties with the localization because literally, Ghost Stories becomes one of the like greatest comedies of all time if you just watch the dub. It's hilarious. It is so funny. It's so funny. It does not need to be this funny. Like like it's so funny. It feels like literally an internet parody half the time. Um, when was the last time y'all watched this? I even watched it. Hello?
Long ass time ago.
Yeah,
Long
it's
ass
been
time
a
ago. It's been a
while.
while. I don't even remember
No.
the
I
premise
feel
of
like
it.
when YouTube
You
first
have
came out.
you have to go rewatch it. Go rewatch it. You'll be in tears the entire time. Like there's like one part where like they literally say like they're like the little kid holding the cat. Someone says something about him. He's like, "Oh yeah, are you in your homo pajamas?" He's like, "Homo
What?
pajamas." She's like, "Yeah."
What?
Almost.
What?
She's like, "Yeah," because he's crying. She's like, "Oh my god!" Like she's like, "Isuki, stop fucking crying all the goddamn time. What are you?" like,
Oh god. Okay, I'm
she's
gonna
like,
have to
"What are
watch
you,
this.
okay?"
Roku's never watched it either, so I think
Oh
I'll
no, you
spend a
have to
weekend to
watch it.
watch
Like,
it.
and the cat hates the kids, and he always threatens to like viciously murder the kids. Like,
I was like,
it is hilarious. Literally, like, if you like Shin Chan, you will love Ghost Stories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is top tier. It is just top tier for English dubs. It is the one of the best English dubs and worst English dubs at the same exact time.
all right. So you know how Jimmy was like, I needed one more. I need one more. so
What's your one more?
so my one more, and I have to mention this one because I like the song that I sing with it, and it's Soul Eater.
Yes.
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 I have to mention
Thank you,
this.
because I felt bad about not saying it
I
though.
know,
I know.
same. Like it wouldn't be
It
right if
wouldn't
I
have been
didn't
right.
mention it.
It
That
wouldn't
would
have
have
been
been my
right.
last one too, where I was like, oh, that's the one we have to talk about.
Yeah, you have to mention Soul Eater. One, everybody loved it. Great story up until the ending. Two,
Hey now, hey now.
okay, I will tell you my gripe with that in a second. But Soul Eater, wonderful. Love the storyline, love the characters. Every character was fucking amazing. My favorite character, of course, is Excalibur because
Mm,
he was my ringtone for like a year solid. Like
are you gonna sing
someone
it for
texted
him?
me and it was like Excalibur, Excalibur. Like that's all you heard. You want to finish the
From
rest
the
of the song?
United I'm looking for heaven. I'm going to California.
Yeah.
Excalibur.
Like, this was a great anime. I was so invested into it and I watched it I think it was on Netflix for a second for a hot
Yep.
minute and
Yep.
sat on there binged watched the fuck out of it and got to the ending and it was an ending that I wish like I kind of saw it coming. I saw it coming but I just didn't want to believe it and it was just kind of like friendship and I was like oh no.
He said, "Oh
Friendship.
no."
Friendship, this is how it's gonna happen. Friendship rules. Like in all truth, this probably could have ended in like 5 episodes if someone would just wield Excalibur and defeat the monster because like he's the only weapon that could beat it. Unfortunately, no one wanted, he was too annoying for anybody to
Oh,
wield him.
oh.
Yeah. Like no one wanted him. They're like fools. Like you don't want to sit next to that all day. Like someone shouting at fools. Like
I
no,
would. I
calm the fuck
would.
down.
I would definitely have
I would
Excalibur.
too. Like if I was in this
Yeah.
anime, like any reincarnation, if I could reincarnate into this world, my happy ass would be with Excalibur dancing in the background, you know.
I'll be singing with them too, like
Yeah,
the entire time.
exactly.
Like
We'd be walking around and be like Excalibur. Like
Excalibur.
Soul
We
Eater.
would really go to the United K, and then we go look for heaven, and then we go back to California every single time,
Every
every
single
day.
time.
So what do you do? Like what are you doing today? Oh, we're flying to Bristol. Oh, okay. Well, what after that? Probably I don't know. Go get some wings or something like that, and then do what? Oh, go to L.A.
For why? We just have to do it. And I think,
What are
we
you
should
gonna
plan
do?
that trip one day just to fucking do it. In the future when we all have money. Anyway, yeah, Soul Eater. I recommend
Dream
this
Papa.
anime.
I recommend it too.
Yes.
But also, just think one last thing about Soul Eater. I know I might be the only person in this group to ever say this out loud. Death the Kid was my favorite character. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why Death is it Death the Kid or no? Is it Death Junior?
Death
Right?
the
Thought it was
Kid.
Death the Kid.
It's Death the Kid.
Yeah, my favorite character. I don't know why he was just a nitpicker. He had to have that symmetry, but like a lot of the things in his life were asymmetrical. I loved it. It was dope.
Yo, he needed the
Yeah.
symmetry, but his hair wasn't symmetrical. It fucked me up. I'm like, yo, man.
Even the
And his
guns
weapons, yeah,
technically.
his weapons didn't make sense either.
Yeah.
Black Star was my favorite.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
I know, right? I
Um,
realized all of my characters that I've liked throughout when you like look at the long list, the thread is like they're supposed to be assassins, but there's just something off about them that makes them like they got a little bit of soul. Most assassins
mhm.
shouldn't have souls. I feel like every single character I like is an assassin type. So, not surprising.
What is it? Also too about Soul Eater, I think like it also kind of fell into that Trinity. The bad thing about Soul Eater, which I feel like when Kai talks about the ending, it kind of fell into that Trinity blood trap
Yeah.
of like I think the manga was either still going though too, but something that happened with like the funding for because the latter seasons because they still kind of like set it up to have more, but they just didn't have the budget or
Yeah.
something, or
Well,
they
well,
just didn't make it. And I feel
Soul
like they
Eater
should.
ran for 51 episodes.
Yeah,
It ran for that long, and then the way it ended was like, what the fuck?
like you thought that like 20 more were coming.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Right.
I literally thought I was like I thought I was getting another 51. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see what happens next. And here we are again, 15 years later, just chilling.
So this is one of the animes of you have to watch it. Yeah, the ending's kind of cracked out. I don't even know. This is one of the only animes I have not read the manga on. So
Yeah, I
going-
haven't watched it either. Or I mean, I haven't read it either.
yeah. So this is
Same.
an anime that just purely the anime. I loved it.
So good, so good. I remember like at one point I remember like what was that damn child like the dark weapon? What was that
What, Chrono?
Is it the villain
Oh,
basically?
is it Medusa?
Not Medusa, but the Medusa's kid that she had made. She like put a weapon in him, and like the
Oh, it's
weapon was like a
Krona.
big block. Is that Krona?
It's the one with the pink hair, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Krona.
I remember I had a crush on a girl who actually cosplayed as Krona one time. That's how great I used to love this anime.
Anime was wonderful. Like 10 out of 10 would watch again.
Yes, I'm probably about to put that
Another
genre on right now.
3 thumbs up.
3 thumbs up. See, look, 2006 to 2011, we thumbs up. Like
It was
how
the
many
good
animes?
one, yeah.
Yeah, this was like I said, like this one we all like I said, I already knew we were about to be definitely
Agreeing.
just loving this. Yeah.
Yeah, the only ones that we had a intense ass spice level was we're not gonna mention it because I don't want the spice
Don't
level to come
mention
back
it.
up.
Please don't mention it.
We don't
You shouldn't
need to go
mention it
back.
ever
It's
again.
okay.
We're
It's okay.
We're taking a step forward.
I don't want to be attacked again.
We've
So
taken multiple leaps forward. Let's not go back down the rock bottom.
yeah, no, we mended the friendship again because I felt very attacked.
But yeah, I think
Yeah.
this settles it.
Also, shouts out Bacano. I feel like we gotta just do like real quick shouts out here. Shouts out Bacano. Shouts out Black Butler. Shouts out to
Witchblade.
Witchblade. Hey, shouts out Blade. Shouts out
Tokyo
Ergo
Mew.
Proxy. Shouts out IGPX. Shouts out Gurren Lagann. What else here?
We
Oh my
got-
Shouts out-
goddess.
We got the Wallflower,
Yeah, shouts out
Wallflowers
Nana.
one, yeah.
Vampire Knight. We
Yeah,
got Read or Die, which is great.
Yo, shouts out Read or Die.
Yeah, Read
I
or
feel
Die.
like
Yeah,
no
we
one
gonna
talks
flash
about
that on the
that
screen real quick.
enough.
That was great.
Yeah, put that on the screen because no one look. If you're a girl who reads books and you ain't never watched Read or Die, and you don't read, you don't do it. You don't even die. You just in my opinion.
Take that off. Move on. So we got Nana, Morbido.
Nana's another one. Yep.
I think
Yeah,
it's
Morbido. Shouts out Toko.
Mar.
Yeah. Shouts out Mar. I feel like
Mar.
I actually, when I was like kind of getting the list together, I remember I had seen that and I was like, "Yo, I had watched episodes of Mar."
It was kind of like
Yeah, I
a
remember the
forgotten.
spiky hair guy.
Mm-hmm. Mar, and we had like
Mar.
High School of the Dead, which only one season, sadly, never
Yeah.
continued. Never read the
There.
manga. Probably should read that.
Yeah.
Um,
Shouts out Kakaishi.
yeah, Kakaishi.
Shouts out Kaze no Stigma. Also fell into like see Kaze no Stigma. That was one of the other anime Netflix animes that I had watched, but also too like it didn't get finished because the actual creator had passed away
Oh
from
no.
the light novel, so they didn't never
R.I.P.
finished it.
R.I.P. Man. I've never watched Kaze no Stigma. I ain't even gonna.
Oh, you're missing out. You need to watch that. You need
I
to watch that. You like that. You like that.
I'll watch it. But am I gonna be
All right.
sad because I don't want to like
No, you're not gonna be sad, but you're
No,
gonna
no. I
just be a
mean
little
like, am I
upset
gonna be
that no
like
one finished.
mad at the ending? Because I don't want to be mad at the ending.
No, you're
All
not
right.
even gonna be mad at the ending. Like I said, you're just more mad that like it just didn't finish.
Okay. Understood. Then we got
Yeah.
like like Desert Punk. Cause shout out that Dead Leaves.
Hey, shout
Devil
out
May
that.
Cry. We gotta shout that out.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta shout that one out.
Did we say Elfman Light?
Oh yeah, yeah. I said Elfen Lied. Yeah,
Okay. Makes sense.
Elfen Lied. And then Eden of the East. And then Do Da Da Da. Because everybody was cosplaying that at that time.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
feel like you know what's so funny about Durarara? I had they finished it. They literally actually had finished it,
Mhm.
but I don't know which way to go in order about it, if that makes sense.
Yo, man, you just gotta Google it and they'll let you know.
Yeah, but even Google just be kind of be weird about it. It's like trying to watch like fully coolly progressive and alternative. You just don't know which one to watch first.
I feel that. I'm over here like accidentally like flashing like other ones like
Exactly. Hey,
Blast
Blade,
Raider.
shut up, Blastiera. That was another anime Netflix anime that I had watched.
Then like Black Lagoon. Oh no, we already did that. You said Bacano, right?
I said IGPX, right?
Bacano. Yeah, you did that. Yeah. See, this is what happens when we go out of order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to any other animes that came out at that time. Like Nana was a big one. Everybody loved that. Um,
I
the
think we
songs
got
were
'em.
the music was popping. Rosario Vampire. Yeah, I think we
Yep,
shout out
yep.
everything. Here we go.
Nice. Nice,
What?
nice.
Oh no. What did we? Toko.
We
Yep,
did that
shout out to
one.
We
Yeah.
did
yeah, I
that one.
said shout
Yeah,
out
we
to
did that one.
Toko.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we ended up hitting everything.
Yeah, we got it all.
All right, y'all. The late 2000s, a wonderful time. A time that, I'm glad we all experienced. If you could experience, I think that, a lot of growing in those years, a lot of just, becoming the adults we are today were literally shaped by those years. And those were the animes that definitely shaped us. And I'm
And that's when we
proud,
became
thankful.
friends.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
how we can sit on this anime podcast and argue with each other and still be friends afterwards when we get off.
Exactly, exactly. Even though I feel like both of y'all are about to gang up on me about the Death Note
Yeah,
thing.
you about to get fucked up and
About to get a whole talking to, a 45-minute talking to.
God damn it. But yeah, no, this is a
It's
great
like there's already emails from Twitch waiting to go.
why? It's like, hey, we're gonna ban this podcast right now. Like shit.
Right now. It's like some nerdy person who just basically goes through streams to make sure things are PC are going on. He had some critiques for y'all.
All right. So I think we're good to go, right? So I
Yeah.
think next episode, if you guys have any what's it called, recommendations on what we should talk about, please let us know. Contact us on Twitter, Facebook. Do we have Facebook? Yeah, we have Facebook.
Yeah,
We have Facebook.
Forgot.
See, wow,
I forgot.
wow! I
Sorry.
put
Contact
so
us
much
on Twitter,
effort into our
Facebook,
Facebook.
And
Instagram,
I even
TikTok.
I retweeted it.
What else we have? OK Go. We got Pokemon Go. Anywhere that you can message people. Discord, we're on here. Everywhere. Just
Anywhere you search the
shout out.
Weebury, we pop up. We got
We
you.
there.
Hit us up.
We there.
We'll throw your ideas out there.
Yeah.
We will even shout you out. We even like give you credit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
we like
saying?
crediting people. So
Yeah, I like clicking buttons and making things appear on the screen. So we'll put your name, and I'll find a spot on the screen where your name would just chill there for the whole time. This
Make
stream
you
is
an
brought
honor.
to you
Make you
by
an honorary weeb for the cast.
Honorary Weebs. Weebs Unite. That's what we do. yeah. So if you guys have any thoughts on what our next episode should be, please let us know. And if you think how we can make our stream better, please let us know. Besides telling us that we need to show our faces, because right now
That's
I
kind
look
of
like
weird.
shit.
I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of weird. Like, why do you need to see my actual face? Think about that. Break that down. Just break that down. Like, what is my cartoon face and my flesh sack face? What's the difference? They're both brown. They're both cute, and like there's nothing there. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah, man.
you get the best of us
Exactly.
right
Because like
here.
you see how I'm sitting? My character right there is drinking bubble tea. But in real life, I don't have a bubble tea. So
That's kind of sad.
I'm really sad right now because I'm really thirsty and I'm trying to find a drink. Oh wait.
Oh my
I never mind.
goodness.
I got a body armor.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. Not sponsored. Sponsor me.
But if you want to sponsor us,
Well,
hit us up.
Please sponsor us.
Sponsor us because I do like free body armor. It's expensive.
Body armor. What is body armor?
You can get it for $1, K. Roger.
What is
Bro,
body armor?
I bought it at the club.
Oh, Sam. I was like, huh?
Bought at the club.
First of all, the K. Roger almost threw me out. I don't know what you mean, but you didn't understand the club. That's what made me kind of mad.
Just like K. Roger, but didn't
I
understand the
I
club.
was looking like K. Roger. Wait, but when she said the club, I knew exactly what she was talking about.
Thrown off.
How much is it at Wally World?
Yo, man,
I don't know. I don't go to
gotta get
Wally
coupons
World.
and shit. I just go to the club and I'll be cool.
Y'all to go to the y'all go to Taggart's.
Shut up.
I'm about to go to Dollar Tree. Fuck this shit.
You go to the Dolaire, the Dolaire Taruli, the Dolaire Taruli.
Dull hairs.
Dull
Dull hairs.
Doll hairs?
Dull hairs.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for coming to the stream. We're going to go ahead and end this. Please let us know what you think about it, all that good stuff. I don't want to reiterate this again because y'all are probably getting annoyed and shit.
Like, subscribe, follow. Please send to your friends and family.
Yeah.
If your mom has nothing to do on a nice Sunday evening, please send this to her and just have us talk about
just
it.
have her tell her like background noise, every 2 weeks. Maybe if you guys like us enough, we'll start streaming every week. It depends. But yeah.
Yeah, if you like us enough, we'll start streaming more often. And if you like us even more than that, maybe we will show our faces. You guys got to try hard too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta support the fam.
Exactly.
Support us, because if you don't,
I want more than 10 people to see my face.
Yo, man, y'all already see my face. You can go to my stream and I look like trash. Like when I do this, I can look like trash and y'all won't even know I look like trash. It works. All right. Well,
anyway, everybody have a great night. We're signing off. Thanks for joining. See you guys
ya.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.